What if I said no?
Well, you can leave.
What if I don't want to leave?
Well, then don't. Also, I made a lobby whenever you guys want to join.
Oh, that was fast.
I've made it for a while.
Oh yeah, Kenji, remember you had to mash A through everything. Don't sit around
Did you not see
reading
my
everything.
stream? I'm literally hitting X and A like it owes me money.
Well, then who could have done it?
You're the one without a camera, so how are you gonna prove your innocence?
How are you gonna
Right.
prove my guilt? I'm innocent until proven guilty,
No, you're
Kenji.
guilty until proven innocent. That's how this works in the law of the land.
Uh, Show me the law.
The, you'll find it in hell, just like where all the lawyers and people who work for the DMV go.
So you're telling me to go back home to find the answer?
Potentially.
Hi, doggos. Are you grunting, Muka?
So we
What you
gotta
want?
mash A like it owes us money.
Yes.
Oh, it's okay, Moogers. You don't stand there. If you stand there, the couch is gonna tip. I'm holding it up right now. The minute I let go, it's gonna fall. Thank you. Yeah, I disappeared from Kenji for like half an hour yesterday.
Why?
This dog was having a seizure.
Yeah.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's okay. He just gets some. It's a possibility. Maybe his parents might have been siblings. We think that probably genetics is the reason why he gets them. But he's a little cutie, aren't you, Moogie? Oh, hi. Okay. Okay, get your tongue out of my mouth.
He's trying to tongue wrestle you.
Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, he looks like he's a chocolate lab and a pit mix. Because you can tell from his head shape and facial, yeah, things that he's got pit in him.
Pitties
What
are
was that?
adorable.
Yeah, my dog is full on pit, although he's a mix between Brindle and Blue Nose.
His nose is blue?
Uh,
Answer the question.
no, it's black, but
I've lost interest.
there's Blue Nose and Red Nose pits.
I've lost interest.
Well, he's his you know what a Brindle looks like, right?
No. Not off the top of my head.
They've got like
Grundle? I know what a
stripes.
Grundle looks like.
They got like tiger stripes.
Your dog's a tiger?
No, his dad was,
Ah.
and he was pretty small. And then the mom was a Blue Nose that had like black and white spots almost. Not really spots, but kind of like a calico cat. And then he came out full tan with a black muzzle. I don't understand.
Hey, so...
Oh, he's got like white wings on his chest. Bastille Twilight.
So do not bring any lightning or ice. Unless you want
Oh, that's
suffer.
all I have.
Bullshit.
I don't upgrade anything.
I have a divine sword.
That's probably what I'm taking too.
You can have my divine sword.
What?
Bet.
Mm.
Yeah. Step on me.
What?
What? Yeah, yes, Daddy?
Oh my god.
Step right there.
Death by Snoo Snoo? Main dish 1? What is that? Charisma. Why do I want to increase my teammate's attack power by 2% per level?
I don't know, why do I want to revive you?
Kenji, I
Give
thought
me-
we were cool.
Now give me... Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Is he okay?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, come on. I know what I must do. It just only gets stranger and stranger.
I think me and
Stranger
Kenji are in
Things.
sync.
We were pretty close on my screen. I'm not sure how it was for you on your screen.
These were compatible.
What?
What? Tits? What?
What?
Huh?
Why?
Yo,
can't
Sweet,
tell
how
what
do
to
you, how do you get into those?
I got 2 minutes on the pizza rolls, so probably
Alright,
should have thought
guys.
about that.
I swear to God.
It's okay. I'll kill this thing in 2 minutes.
By
I
yourself?
believe it.
The power of sword.
All right.
Oh.
I'm gonna be right back and go get this pizza rolls real quick.
Hello.
Right to you. ETA is 2 minutes and counting. You have time to set up an ambush. Get into position now.
Ow.
Wait a second. There you go.
Everything good?
Can't have to get comfortable.
Ah. Gonna be a long fight, huh?
Where are you going after?
It's a very nice wall. Oh, missed. Oh dear. No. Oh, that. Huh, selective. No. Ow. This thing is ugly. I ain't gonna lie.
Real bad. Alyssa,
Music's pretty badass though.
Oh yeah, music.
Alpha 3.
Oh dear.
Wow, that was a rapid fire.
Stay focused. It won't be an easy fight, but you can win.
Lay down, Douglas.
Oh,
Grandpa showed up.
Grandpa showed up.
hello.
Who's Grappy? No, Bear. No pizza rolls for you. Bear, off my face. Thank you. I don't know when I'm gonna get there. You guys are so far away.
You're,
Oh, what's going on here?
you missed a party.
Oh, what? I don't understand what's going on.
Well, you missed a lot.
Where'd he go?
I'll put it lightly.
Good to know.
Boing. It's just a coping mechanism at this point. Boing. I believe we pissed
Oh, I
it
love
off,
that Alyssa gives me all her.
and that's why she's the best teammate. Oh, you actually run from me. Oh dear. Where's it going? Where's it going?
Wait, can you stop jumping?
No. Theo, I think it's this one that we're supposed to kill.
Oh, we're not supposed to kill them both?
You can try. Get me out of here. That is a small area. That one showed in mid-fight, so... Actually, you might have to kill both. Oh, sure.
Yeah, I think it's. I think our main target is Old Man.
The old man.
Because he was the one that killed, or
Lindo.
he didn't kill him. I'm not in denial.
It's not a coping mechanism, I swear. Well, it's easier to deal with one at a time, if anything.
Yeah.
And think of the loot when you kill it. Did I miss? Boing! No, my burst. Boing!
I am just doing nothing but taking damage.
Ah, yes.
Grandpa is
Something
just
new.
he's just jumping all the time, and I can't do anything about it.
Fight back! Fight back, Theo! Tom. Tom.
Yo, Grandpa just destroyed my trap.
He don't care, bro.
He just like sideswiped it.
I know my role. I am just burst maker. Or burst builder. Oh my god, lightning.
I think that's Alyssa.
But what? If she takes my job, then what is my job? I don't know anymore.
DPS.
To be sexy and badass.
That is that a job?
Yes.
Oh my god. Nom. Ow.
I just jumped over one of his lightning bolts.
Oh my god, it's running away. It's a coward.
It's Kenji.
There's a difference between me and it. I need burst. Ow. I guess I'll chase after it. I am with Brian.
Oh, are we over here alone?
We were split, to put it lightly.
I brought
Oh.
it back.
So you want to fight them together?
Yes.
Just like the Rathalos and Rathian together.
I thought you wanted to play a challenging game.
You know what? That's fair.
Nah, dude, I play children's trading card games.
That's also fair.
There we go.
It did!
Loot.
You!
Little
Alright.
thing.
Wow, he has demon wings.
That's so sick.
He evolved.
Can he evolve?
Oh, oops.
He's a Pokemon.
Here's a post. Healing post.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I don't like those orbs. Oh my god. Don't get hit by that. Just a heads up. Or
Yeah, it hurts.
Don't get hit by that.
I don't think he's weak to fire.
It's Spark and Frost that he's wasting that week too. Don't you run from me. Oh no, he's being smart. A small area. We should not do this, but I'm doing it. You're trapped here with us. Ooh. Oh, he's
Is
pissed.
that what's going on? Vito would disapprove of this.
Good. Ow.
Oh shit!
I'm dead.
Are you? Oh. Yes,
Yeah,
you
that
are.
attack does a lot of damage to me.
Oh. I wonder what his weakness is. Is it his face or is his tail?
He's getting good numbers on his face.
That's so cool.
Hit me.
Ow.
No wonder Lindo almost died to this thing.
He hit very, very hard.
Yeah, he almost died to this thing. He
He
just
knows
telling
what
us
I
about
look like. He hates me. I'm down.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
now you are.
Yeah.
How do I revive?
You go next, though.
Don't worry, Alyssa got me. I think.
How do you pronounce his name?
Ow.
Gaius Pito? Wait.
Origami falling back.
Oh, yeah, you have to move.
Like to get away from it.
Unfortunate for you, I'm too monkey brain to not think through about the consequences of being in here with you. Oh my god, never mind. I choose life. I choose life. I'm being shot. I chose life.
Oh boy.
Divine seems to be okay against him.
Yeah, I've been using Divine and it works pretty good so far. Ow.
River, go lay down.
Ow. Oh dear. Nom noms.
Was well fought.
And no one died.
Yeah. Nobody.
I know.
I can shoot his bullets.
Sovereign Tooth?
River. No, River, you're getting me shot. There's only one of you and one of me.
I'm ready, how about you?
What was that?
Nice.
It was nothing, just the
The
wind.
thing was still giving me numbers.
Go back to bed.
Hi, Rick.
Alright.
No, it's not Rick. It's the wind.
Oh, yes, yes. The wind can't. The wind. Rick sounds much more handsome than this, that's why.
Yeah,
The wind.
he's all handsome and strong, and he doesn't sound like this.
I was like,
Yeehaw!
who didn't mash buttons?
What are you guys up to today?
We were eating
Playing some
Alyssa.
Eater of the Gods.
We were eating Alyssa. I mean, gods.
Mm. Oh yeah, and you stream on YouTube, right? Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
It's his
It's just easier. 'Cause
I hear ya.
Everything's just right there.
Lindo, no.
Sorry,
And you know what
Lindo,
they
you're
say: the easiest option is always the best.
Yes.
That's why I go for Crack Wars.
That's that.
Look,
that-
I have no preference. I have no knowledge on the platforms or whatever. I will say that I don't watch Twitch at all, and I do watch YouTube, so there's that.
Yeah.
Hi, Savvy Tech.
Let's open it up.
Hi, Savvy.
Howdy, howdy.
There.
Oh, so that's how it works. Okay.
Is this a Rickle in time?
Or file one
It
list.
is.
And look, one project file too, and some kind of executable. What could be inside it? How could he even put that on here? Our best bet is to start. From
So what's funny was yesterday I was watching my brother play 16, right? And
I knew he was keeping this.
there was one cutscene where one character had some really messed up lip syncing.
Yeah.
And it bothered me, and now I'm like noticing it on this game too, because
Arc
I assumed the lip sync was to Japanese before it was for English.
project. No.
Yeah, they probably don't even bother doing it for English.
Oh yeah, no.
Um,
Let's take a look.
why would you go into a game and redo all of your animations? That seems insane. I mean, maybe for something big budget, right?
Yeah.
But not for God Eater. Sorry.
Names are from branches
A
of-
PlayStation
whatever it
Portable game?
Yeah.
Let's leave the executable. I don't want to corrupt
A lot of like actually like Japanese games are like voice acted in English anyway. Like they sell them in English,
hmm
Lindo. I'm gonna skip ahead a bit.
or you just don't have lip sync in like Dark Souls and you get away with it that way.
Everyone just wears a helmet. A helmet that
everybody
hides
wears
their
the
I
face.
think it was
helmet.
the method.
Yeah. Did you say Goblin Eater?
Yes, I did.
Goblin
look, Brian. These other two chumps, they may let that stuff slide, but I'm gonna catch it.
I was distracted by
You didn't
4
say
impressive.
I,
There's
I-
5 plot dumps in this
I'm
screen
looking
right
at the side and the under.
now. With their powers combined.
It might suffocate me. What?
Do me a favor and
Soka.
I will
Oh
too.
shit.
Promise me that, okay?
Alright, who is actually paying attention?
Why?
So Lindo was doing some secret research
Someone
into the Aegis project, which was like a big old city state that they're building, but it's actually an arc for some reason. But other than that, I don't know. There were some readings prompts that you had to read.
What if we tried to get a message out? HQ would
Do you guys like these games? How would you say they stack up against Monster Hunter?
Well, well, it depends. Which monster are you referring to? World and
I don't know.
Iceborne or like Rise, Sunbreak?
I guess well, because they're older games, right? Like
Yes.
these, so Monster Hunters that were around when they came out. So like 3, I guess.
Gameplay wise, I would say Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
Story wise, God Eater.
Well, Monster Hunter's never really had much. Actually, World was the first one that
World
really
actually
had.
had a decent
No,
story.
they had
Some
stories. It's just you're not one to pay attention to one.
No,
Yeah.
Brian, they don't.
It was bad.
At least this,
They
this game has
do.
plot.
They have the most mashable stories I've ever seen,
Yes,
and
they
I
do.
love Monster Hunter, but it's the tap A through all this dialogue game.
Yes. So there was story. You just
Yeah.
skipped it.
But it's not. No, but there's
You
no.
can't
there's
say
no,
there's no story when it, does
doesn't.
exist.
It doesn't present a story in any way that is consumable.
I think
Yeah, it's called reading.
I think his argument is that it just wasn't. It wasn't executed well, if anything.
And
You
what
had
it
to
did-
read.
And what it did have was paper thin anyway. It's really just there as an
Yeah, all the
excuse to tell
stories
you to
are
fight monsters.
roughly the same. It's like,
Yeah.
you're in this region. There is a monster causing a problem. Oh wait,
Yeah.
it wasn't that monster. It's this bigger monster that's actually
Yep.
an elder dragon.
Yep.
Oh, you thought it was the Lagiacrus causing all this shit?
Yes.
No, it's the Cadeus,
Yes.
which is the size of a whale.
It's always that.
There is
Whale.
something World did better to make the story more viable. They
Well,
added unskippable cutscenes.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I don't like that they're unskippable for sure.
That is the
Um,
biggest complaint
but-
I have. That's it.
But I do think cutscenes go a long way towards actually presenting your story, like voice acted cutscenes with some action in them.
Yeah, so you can, listen to it, so you don't have to read.
Yeah, because I read enough at work,
Yes.
or like when I want to read a book. When I'm playing a video game, I don't want to have to read that much.
Look at you guys learning how to read and stuff.
Yeah,
It's okay, Theo, mate.
Mr. Big, high school man went and took his English classes.
Hey, it's
Wait.
okay, Theo. English is my first language too.
Look at me, Captain 4th grade reading level.
I almost
I-
failed English every year in high school.
Did you?
The only thing I remember
still got
about
honors.
the only thing I remember about English in high school was that my senior year there was like 4 of us dudes and the rest were all girls. That was the only thing I remember from my about English.
Nice.
So, the reason I was asking how the games are and everything like that is because I'm not going to go back and play all the older ones or anything. But I do own God Eater 3 on Steam. And I was just wondering if it was good.
We haven't gotten to that one yet.
Yeah.
Me and Kenji started on 2.
Okay.
And then we realized, wait, we got God Eater 1 with Resurrection, so,
we
we'll
should
start
play
there.
that. And Theo joined
And-
us.
Yeah, and then Theo joined us and fucked everything up.
I would
because
say that.
first- Well, it's been a lot more fun, but this
Yeah.
game is poorly ported. Actually, I think it had the same issue on PSP as well, where for some odd reason, when it's just 2 people, everything's fine. But that glitch we've been encountering for the
Post battles like loading.
endless load screen at the end of it only starts at 3 players. From what I've been reading, it's usually due to when you bring in helpers, sometimes they have special dialogue and that messes up the loading code. So the one thing we found was just to mash X to get through the cutscene or to get through to don't bother reading anything, just mash away.
Well, that's my strategy.
Right?
That's what I do
What are we fighting, Kenji?
all the time.
Let me double check. But no, Rick, have you ever touched Code Vein?
Yeah, I actually couldn't finish it.
So, did you like the combat system in that game? You can be honest, because to me, I thought it was okay in terms of the combat. I didn't think it was amazing or anything like that, but that was just me.
I got anime Dark Souls kind of that could be cool, and I got halfway through the game before I was just like, you know what? No, I don't think this is cool. and I never finished it.
Well, to me, like if you were playing Code Vein,
Yeah,
you were not supposed to play it for the gameplay.
yeah.
You were supposed to play it for the story.
Well-
That's
Yeah.
just me personally, because the gameplay, like I said, it felt very smooth, but it felt unpolished. If that makes sense.
All right, look, so me and Brian are of opposite opinions on this, and maybe you're more with Brian. If you ever say those words to me, oh, don't play this game for the gameplay, I immediately disregard that. Well, why would you ever not play a game? Or why would you ever play a game that's not fun, is what I'm trying to say.
The thing is, Ricky, I'm with you on gameplay is important. I'm just also there where story is also there.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
play graphic novels.
No, I know. Yeah, of course, I know. But I am gameplay is first, right? It is the king. Anything else after that is all bonus. So I can forgive a game that has fantastic gameplay and like bad or just non-existent story. I fucking love Dragon's Dogma, right?
Yeah.
But I can't really sit and play a game that has an amazing story but is just not fun.
I mean,
Won't do it.
like I love Neo 2 because of the gameplay.
Yeah.
The story is the pacing's awful, but the story's
Yeah.
it's not bad. It's actually pretty good, honestly, in my opinion, the way they handled it.
Also, compared to Neo 1, it's definitely better, at least from what I've noticed, because, I don't know, I just couldn't follow Neo 1.
Yeah, and weirdly enough, I actually thought I personally had more fun with Neo 1. I actually, but the gameplay is certainly more refined in Neo 2. I think it was more new to me when I was playing the first one. And by the time I got to the second one, I was just kind of like, I don't know, I was over it maybe. I don't want to have to grind anymore. I think
You could definitely beat the game at level 1.
Yeah, you can.
But why?
What I ended up doing to get through it, just because, like I said, I mean, I wanted to get through it, I wanted to beat it, but I wanted to enjoy my time with it. I just cheated and got infinite experience points, and I leveled up to level 300. And I was like, look, it's not stupid broken, because that's like close to the level you'd be-ish. You'd be like 200 something-ish,
Yeah.
and I can play the game instead of having to worry about grinding. And I was okay with that.
So
Like, I
if
didn't
you
use like infinite HP or anything. That's too much for me. But I did want to finish it. And weirdly enough, I actually like the bosses a lot. I think the bosses are fine. I just think a lot of the zones are, and I was playing it by myself. I know you guys were playing it co-op, so you probably have a very different experience.
Yeah.
But like by myself, I just feel like a lot of the zones are just not fair, right?
They're not.
They're like Dark Souls or Elden Ring or whatever. Yeah, they have some cheap moments, right? But you learn, there's maybe a bonfire nearby or whatever, and it usually always gives you a chance. There's a lot of stuff in Neo 2 where it's just like, no, this is mean, and you've lost 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's some real mean traps in there.
yeah.
They're just like, I don't know how else to describe it other than that it's like, it's mean-spirited. Like, the game developer did not like you.
Whereas Miyazaki thinks good of you.
No,
As long
No,
as
he
you go
does
through
not.
his
No, he
poison
does
swamp.
not.
he does. Miyazaki.
No, he does not.
He believes in you. He believes you'll
How
get
many
good.
fucking swamps are there in a fucking
Yeah.
Souls
And,
game?
Just
and
'cause
we
he
get
likes the
through them.
trope.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Get
Yeah.
through the swamps.
So we give Miyazaki a pass, but not Team Ninja, because Team Ninja is more like, what's the word, skill issue in your face.
I don't think that's the case at all. I don't think it's a skill issue in your face thing at all. I think anything that happens in Dark Souls is a consequence of your actions.
Is that on the same
Right.
case in Neo? For not like
No,
being
there-
aware of the situation.
Not when there's 12 enemies on screen at once.
How's that
Who
different from
can
Dark Souls when
immediately
like
crush through my block.
you can do? That's the same thing in Dark Souls if you just like run
There's-
in recklessly.
No, well, yeah, but that's a consequence of your actions.
Is that not a consequence of
That's-
your actions
No,
also?
no, that is a normal room in Neo 2.
Yeah. Hey, I got some mithril.
Why'd you call it that?
Mithril?
That's how it's pronounced.
I can't wait to see you all safe
I've
and
heard it
sound.
both ways.
You did so wonderfully today.
My thrill.
My thrill?
Just like when, like, Savvy asked me why I say, you know,
It's-
crotch shedding that way. Like,
It's
it
meat
how it's supposed to
harill.
be.
crotch shedding.
Yeah, crotch shedding.
He's referring to crocheting.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about that thing that happens to me every winter.
Oh. I see. I'm okay
You know.
then. Normal
What,
stuff.
you guys don't get that?
No. I understand.
Oh, good. I was a little worried that I was a freak there for a minute.
You know you're not.
Savvy's like, what the fuck?
How come I'm not seeing the chat? I have no idea how this works.
Well, my chat?
It's weird. Oh, it's on your. Oh, you're streaming it too. Right.
Yeah,
Right. I should,
we're both
I should
streaming.
go to you. I was looking at
You could open both channels.
I was looking at Kenji. Yeah, I'll watch both of you. Both of you losers. It's the most oh, look, it's a two-way.
Wait, what?
It's the most action you guys have ever had.
Damn right.
And Theo's a Code Geese guy.
Code geese. Goose.
It's a geese. You know,
Yes.
like the goose game.
Yes, I am Suzaku.
I didn't remember his name. And also, I always call it geese because it does
See.
irritate people.
So Savvy is currently crotch shedding, working the pain of her wrist.
Mm. My wrist also frequently gets in pain when I crotch shed.
Starting to burn a bit.
Feel the burn.
I have this. same problem.
Penicillin, I hear, works with the crotch shedding.
I was not ready for today. That's all I'm gonna say.
Medicated ointments.
I was not ready for today.
They have a topical cream.
Yeah, whenever I join, it gets real weird.
So if you guys want a game that's really good with story but bad with gameplay, play Legend of
No.
Dragoon.
I would. Oh yeah, it was terrible. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Yeah,
I tried to get him to play it. He refused to play it more than the prison.
I played like the first 4 or 5 hours, and I got out of the
Yeah,
prison,
the prison.
and I got to like the first town, and then I was just I wasn't interested anymore. I don't think it was the
Disappointed in you.
gameplay's fault. I just wasn't interested. It was during a challenge. I had to beat Legend of Dragoon, and if I lost, I wasn't allowed to play any other video games until I finished Duke Nukem Forever. Right?
Oh, and you chose
So-
Duke Nukem?
I did the mental math, and I was like, I could continue playing this game that I don't care about for another 80 hours, or I could blow through Duke Nukem in a couple of days.
Yeah, Savvy agrees. You're terrible.
She said that long before we were talking about Duke Nukem.
By the way, go to the director's office whenever you're done.
Oh. What if I don't want to talk to him? I don't like him.
Well, then I'll do the fucking mission without you then, Theo.
No, Daddy, please no.
But yeah,
No.
it was an RPG that I thought would be interesting because it's actually a game you actually have to pay attention to in gameplay wise.
Yeah, it's kind of like action combat, but also I've been trying to get you to play Paper Mario for years, and you also abandoned that too. So like, what are you gonna do?
Which
Didn't
one?
abandon it because I didn't like it.
The 64 or 1,000 Year Door?
64.
Oh.
64.
Okay.
I mean, Thousand Year Door is better, but he has a Nintendo 64.
Yeah.
I also have a GameCube.
So
The
well, yeah, but
GameCube
you
too?
didn't have it at the time, I think, or I don't know. Whatever. It was a thing where you were like, I was trying to get you to play it, and you're like, yeah, but I don't have a GameCube, and I'm like, it's for Nintendo 64, and you were like, what? Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess I-
Oh, like when I originally. Oh yeah, from the challenge. That. Yeah,
Yeah.
I had not had it. I had not acquired it yet.
yeah.
That was back in Germany.
That was ages ago.
German.
9 years.
But no, I didn't stop playing it because I didn't like it. I really do like it. I just moved on to another project, and that required me to move my N64.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like Legend of Dragoon wasn't bad. It wasn't that I hated it. I was like, I'd rather do other stuff, and it really was just like I could beat Duke Nukem in a day if I just do it, and I did, and then I could enjoy my life, and I wasn't trapped anymore. You know what I mean? It's also it's part of one of those things when it's like I'm forced to play this game. Well, now I'm trapped, and now I don't wanna.
Yeah, I feel that. There is a new game coming out. It's a remake.
There's a new
Of-
game coming out. Oh my god.
Yes.
It's called Super Mario RPG: Legend of the Seven Stars.
That's not
But-
new.
No, but they are making a remake of it.
Yeah,
new
I know, but
remake.
It's not new.
It's a new game. It's a new remake. It's a
You know
brand
what?
new remake.
It's a brand new old game.
Yes.
Kind of like a used car.
Yeah. I how do you feel about like the total remakes like the Resident Evil remakes or anything like that? Do you guys feel like it's worth a whole $60 to buy something like that if you've
Yeah.
already played the original?
I'd
So
say remake.
50-50
personally.
on it. Like the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, I haven't played the 3 one, but you did. You said it was pretty good.
Yeah.
But Resident Evil 2 remake, since they, as long as it's,
If they add more content.
if it's more content's added, it doesn't necessarily like take away from what the game really is or like what it was, and it like, as long as it's more improvements and not takeaways. Because would you say that the Resident Evil 1 remake for GameCube was that good versus the original?
Oh, it's
where-
it's so much more. It's improved all around.
Exactly. That's a
In
good
every
one.
way.
You granted, there's now, but that was actually one of the few reasons back then. It's like, oh, it's like one of the first times they remade a game.
Yeah.
Now it has been becoming quite common, which is getting kind of a bit on the annoying side. But
Yeah.
at the same time, they're bringing forward old games that either didn't get a lot of light or they're cult classics, like with Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is pretty much going in its entire new direction now. It's pretty much becoming a different game now. So you can't even really call it a remake. It's a remaster. It's a
Retelling.
retelling of it. With Super Mario Legends of Seven Stars, it looks like it's going to be a good, like, it. From what I've seen, it looks almost one for one with just a major graphics overhaul and like, more or less, it's because it was already kind of a 3D-ish game,
Yeah.
but just more refined and cleaner.
Yeah. And as much as I love Paper Mario, I've actually never played it, and I know it's like the precursor.
Yeah, it's like because it was like it was on the Nintendo, like
Yeah.
Super Nintendo, and it really didn't like make a big splash
Yeah.
here in the States.
Yeah, and I didn't have a Super Nintendo. We were poor. I didn't have a console till the N64. Unless you count Game Boy Color. Do you count that as a console? I had a Game Boy Color.
Yeah, it's a
No, I wouldn't
handheld.
count that.
Alright. Oh, mixed response there. I heard yeses and no's.
I don't consider handheld consoles.
Oh. What do you consider the Nintendo Switch?
Fair point.
Also, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yes, we had this discussion last time we were playing this game. Actually,
It's a
Oh,
taco.
okay,
It's a
okay.
taco.
I just the is a hot dog a sandwich argument is the same argument as is the Switch a handheld?
so the thing is, the original Switch, like the first model, and then into like the
Yep.
upgrades, I would say it doesn't count as it's a hybrid system. It's
Okay.
like saying is
I don't
uh,
accept that. Is it a console or a handheld?
it could be both. You can either use it purely as a
No.
console,
No.
or you could use it purely as a handheld.
No, black and
But-
white.
but-
We live in a binary world.
Are you
Is
a
it a
human?
handheld
It has
or a
more.
console?
It has more. It has more evidence of leaning towards handheld because the later versions, like the OLED ones,
Yeah.
don't get hooked up. They don't get docked.
They don't do that at all. I didn't know that actually. I have the original one, and I got to tell you, I haven't docked it in probably like 2 years. So
I would say
It's a handheld
predominantly
to me.
it is used as a handheld, but
yeah.
like 70-30
I love that fucking thing.
kink feeler.
Are you human or are you a dancer?
Yes.
Yes. No, those are the only two options.
True that.
Remember.
I choose dancer, motherfuckers. Bring it.
You know what's really funny? Dan, who came up with that whole thing and is like the progenitor of that argument, in Final Fantasy XIV, he switched like what main class he was playing. He's a dancer main now, so he has switched. He is no longer human. He is dancer.
He's officially dancer.
Yeah,
And
he
I
switched
support
teams.
him.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with dancing.
Oh boy.
How about you, Savvy? Are you a human or are you a dancer?
Yeah,
Important question of the day.
Segregation.
you can only be one.
What about you, Chad? Are you humans or are you dancers? And depending on your
I'm
answer.
not even sure. I'm not even sure if it's a choice. It's more of like a
Savvy says she's a cat.
well, that's not one of the choices. Sorry, Savvy. Anything that's not human is a dancer. That's how it works.
Am I a dancer?
Are you?
I don't know. Are you human?
No.
Then you're a dancer.
Oh,
That's how it works.
I like to dance.
This is a running inside joke that if you don't know what we're talking about, makes no sense.
Zero. Nada.
Oh my lord. So Brian, I was telling
She makes
you.
her own destiny.
Oh, you made Destiny? Oh my god, Savvy. They owe you like millions of dollars.
Yeah. Go fight Bungie.
Yeah, you gotta sue Bungie for that.
Hello. Hey, how you doing, Nova Lacane?
I'm sure you've already figured out that riddle.
Riddle.
You know who my father
Riddle.
wants us to find out here. The
Unique
Aragami
Arg. Aren't you that person?
wants us to hunt Shield.
I knew it. I knew it.
Life, I've let him send me on these missions. Hunt and kill. But there is no way in hell that I will hand Shield
Oh,
over.
what's up, Ninja? You changed your name?
He will not lay a finger on her.
And I am good.
I don't want you to mistake
Sometimes you just need a new
I
start.
hate the way he
That's
manipulates
true.
us, the way he
You know,
pulls
it's just
strings
me and the
on
boys
strings.
playing some God Eater. Lightly following the story while also presenting hypothetical questions like, are you human or are you a dancer?
You are
Yeah.
nothing but a rookie. Cannon fodder.
Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Is
Yes,
a hot-
stop asking.
We are not
Is-
revisiting our conversation.
is a Pop-Tart a ravioli?
Still best
Is the
to
earth a
jar
soup?
or other
Wait. One at a time. Pop Tart bean ravioli. Ricky, go.
Yeah,
Why?
Go. Because it is a filling surrounded by a pastry.
I hate you. I hate you so much right
You're
now.
not wrong.
I hate you.
Although ravioli is more of a flour base. Well, no, I guess they both are flour based.
Ravioli,
Yes,
ravioli.
they both are flour based.
Give me the
All right,
fucking
is
Ravioli,
spaghetti a
ravioli.
soup or pasta?
Pasta.
Spaghetti is well, spaghetti's a pasta for sure.
Well, the thing is,
I-
a lot of food is just a vessel for some sort of sauce.
Yes, most pasta is.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Chicken
Um,
fingers, ranch, or barbecue sauce. You're not eating that shit plain.
I eat it plain.
And I'm the communist.
I'm a honey mustard guy. I think with chicken fingers.
Oh, it's a tank.
Tank.
Ow, that hurt.
Oh, it's a different color.
SpaghettiOs. You know what? SpaghettiOs is pretty soupy. You got a point, but that's
I
not
think
spaghetti.
it's on
That's-
the
oh,
technique of the
oh,
sauce.
you know what? It does say is SpaghettiOs a soup? Yeah, okay, I see. A soup
Oh,
or pasta.
oh spaghetti. Oh.
Okay.
Hmm.
You know what? I don't think it's a soup. I think if you were have to define it in the soup family, it would probably fall under a chowder,
Dead.
right? Because of, or a stew because of its thickness. Right? Back me up. Anybody?
What was it? I kind of was trying to
Yeah,
say.
I know you guys were
Yo.
playing a video game, and I was
Forgive me,
talking
like-
to myself.
You said it's similar to that of a chowder if it's part of the soup family, is what I heard.
Right? SpaghettiOs, yeah, because they're thick.
I can see that.
Thickness is
I
thickness, yeah.
don't.
This is a sickness.
Thick thighs save lives.
There's a reason why I always turn to gacha
Yeah.
because my gambling addiction, not because of the
I-
thickness.
No. It's because of my crippling addiction.
Don't be like me.
It's just mere the missile launcher's not a weakness anymore.
No, probably not. Keep it.
Nothing's a weakness anymore.
It has no
Alright,
weakness.
Is calzone a ravioli?
Technically, yes.
Yes.
Pillsbury toaster strudel.
Yes.
I mean, if a Pop-Tart's a ravioli, then a toaster strudel's a ravioli.
I
Because it's
just
the
like,
same thing.
My favorite part is how upset Kenji is
I am
that
so
he has
defeated.
to agree with
I'm
me.
so defeated right now. You have no idea. I'm so sad. I'm so sad, dude.
He's like, I can't believe he's right about this. I'm so upset.
Rick, you are like, you're the personification of my shower thoughts just coming to life right now, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You sit in the shower thinking
So,
if calzone is
Nova
a,
says
it's
calzone is a gondola.
I was
apparently.
gone.
World is what you make it.
Yep, you know.
What is Earth?
What
Earth
are
is just,
words?
we're just on the back of a giant turtle. That's what Earth is.
Yeah.
I believe that before I believe flat Earth.
No, you don't.
No, I said I believe that before I believe in a flat
Oh, I
Earth.
thought you said believe that or flat Earth. I'm like, oh,
Flat Earth is the
no.
most believable thing ever.
I think I've told you, gondolas
Oh, no, a
things
gon-
like open calzone. Well, then it's not a calzone.
Well, that's the thing. If it's open like a calzone or like that, what is an open face sandwich?
Yeah, is an open face sandwich a sandwich? Ooh, that's a real question. It has sandwich in the name, but I'm not sure if it technically qualifies.
I was not ready for today. I was not ready for today.
Yeah, open face sandwich. That's a tough one. All right, here's a real one. French dip, right? French dip.
Mhm.
This is not. This is just opinion. Does a French dip have cheese on it?
Like a French dip sandwich.
Yeah. Does it have cheese on it?
Why are you putting French dip in a sandwich?
Why? What?
Excuse me.
So a French dip is like a roll, right? Sandwich on a roll. It's roast beef, and
Yeah,
you
it's
typically
usually just-
dip it in like an au jus sauce, right? Well, I
Oh.
guess sauce is the wrong word. I don't know what au jus is. It's not a gravy. It's not really.
It's
a
just
sauce.
the drippings.
Yeah, it's just meat drippings. It's runny beef water. Does it have? Is a French dip? Does it have cheese on it?
If you're American, yes.
If you're American.
Okay, alright. I am American, so yes, it does. Yeah, it's at that point it's similar to a Philly cheesesteak, but it's really not. They're made with like different kind of cuts of beef. And the nature of the sandwich is a little different, but it's pretty similar. Both meat on like a little roll with cheese, and one you dip in beef drippings. It's good. I don't know if you ever had one. Alright, why are all explosive barrels red?
Color coded for convenience.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I don't know if you remember that game. I think it was Bulletstorm. They tried making the explosive barrels green, and nobody would shoot them. It's one of the
Ew.
reasons that game didn't do good.
That's what is that actually one of the reasons why
Yeah.
it did terrible?
Yeah.
That's sad.
Yeah. No, not really. It's also a mess. I'm trying to think of more things that are raviolis.
Ravioli, give me the formula.
Hot Pockets are raviolis.
Yeah.
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 Ooh,
They
this is the
are.
guy that gives me that damn thing, yeah.
Is toast a tostada? Sure, why not?
Don't stop.
Fan out and report anything you find.
Alright. We'll say that. Toast is a tostada. I.e. avocado
is-
toast.
Hmm.
Toast with butter on it. Is that a tostada? Toast with butter on it. Okay, so open face sandwich.
Buttered
Well,
toast.
actually, we got to go back to that. Do we agree? Is that a sandwich or not?
Yes.
Theo says yes. Theo, is toast with butter on it? Is that a sandwich?
Yes.
Theo,
Now,
is
the
a
thing is
single
it-
piece of bread a sandwich?
Yes.
Okay.
So what you're saying? So to make it a sandwich, it has to be something in between two pieces of bread, right?
Is that what
I
you're
mean,
playing?
So a bread
Normally, that's
sandwich
how I
is like
feel.
2 pieces of bread with a piece of bread in the middle, right?
Yes.
Then sandwiched.
Well,
Because
okay,
you
hang
have
on.
to sandwich it between something.
Yes. Okay, so we said 2 pieces of bread. Could a sandwich use something else in place of bread? For instance, I don't know if they still sell it. The old KFC Double Down sandwich.
They discontinued it not so long ago. They
It-
started
yeah.
up back again and they stopped doing it. It's like
They
it's like the
they
new
probably
McRib.
should. Yeah, they probably should. They're contributing to the death of billions of Americans. But is that a sandwich? It does
Yeah.
not have bread.
It
Uh,
is
the breading around
breading.
the chicken. Breading around the chicken.
You know what? I guess that's fair.
And
I
it's-
wouldn't say that's the primary
No, the
attribute
thing,
though.
it's basically just stacks of meat with some coating. But
It's- Yeah. It's 2 stacks of meat with more meat in the middle.
That's the reason it makes you afraid.
I don't want to go. I don't.
The words are sad. They're singing about loss.
Is lasagna just pasta cake?
Love again.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah.
ask if a lasagna was a sandwich because it sandwiches multiple layers of shit. I was not ready.
like he's calling us
oh.
heathens.
So we've said
Savvy
yeah,
also agrees that is
lasagna is pasta cake. Yeah, because of
it
the
is
layers, right? I think we all agree on that. And you bake it,
Yeah,
right? It's
coffee's
very
just
similar.
bean soup.
Coffee is just and tea is just hot leaf juice.
Mhm.
Shut the fuck up.
Uncle Iroh did not go to the spirit realm for he
He did not go to the spirit
I
realm
do
for
not
this.
watch a kids' TV show only to be sideswiped by leaves on a vine for you to say tea is just hot bean juice. Hot leaf juice.
Oh, I like when you're like Uncle Iroh didn't die for this. I like it. That's I always say. Remember, if you don't sin, Jesus died for nothing.
Oh my god.
He's got a point.
Oh,
If anything happens, I want you to tell the others. Also, please tell Lisa I was sorry. Saki is gonna do some shit.
Oh no, not Sakia.
What'd you say, Donnie?
Tachibana. Oh man, I had something I was gonna build off of that lasagna cake thing.
I'm not.
Oh,
ready.
all right. So back to sandwich actually.
Shit.
So sandwich is like meat or something between 2 slices of bread, right? Where is the sandwich part of the club sandwich?
I mean, technically, that third piece of bread is just more filling.
So okay, so you consider that a third filling. You don't consider that 2 separate sandwiches sharing a middle.
No, that's a cake.
No, that's a cake. Oh, so is a club sandwich a cake?
Yes.
All right, we're getting the real answers here.
No.
It
feel-
has
I
multiple
feel like-
layers.
Theo's a real authority because he's blindly agreeing with everything I say.
You
so I like that.
motherfucker.
I mean, it makes sense.
I
Kinda
hate
like
it
how-
here.
Like the ocean is a soup.
The ocean's
Yeah.
a soup. Oh my god.
The ocean is a soup.
You disgust
It's-
me.
It's salty, right? It's got fish in it.
It's
A
got
lot
meat.
of fish. Yeah, it's got meat.
It's got seaweeds, so vegetables.
It's got vitamins and minerals.
Fuck it, pizza's a soup.
Pizza.
A creep cake? So, what are you getting at on Nova? So, into club, okay, but like a creep cake? Or crepe cake?
Creepy paper.
I kind of zoned out a little bit. I didn't know what was going on.
He was looking at his numbers.
So if you layer
Uh-huh.
crepes enough, do they turn into a cake?
I hate you.
Is an
Oh, yeah,
onion a
'cause-
cake?
No, onion is a vegetable.
But it's got layers.
What? That's what makes
It's
it a
just-
cake, is if it has layers?
Is an
mean-
ogre a cake?
What the hell?
Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. They're both
Ogres
cakes.
have layers. Is a pancake a cake?
Where's
Mm,
the layers?
Depends on how many times you stack them.
It
So
don't- it-
the thing
they
is, a
don't have
cake
layers.
doesn't necessarily need to have layers because you have like a bunt cake, which is just
Yeah. That's true.
you know,
Or a carrot cake.
or
Pound
carrot
cake.
cake, pound cake. Pancake is cake in that regard.
So it's
It-
breakfast cake. What genius was like
It's sheet cake, yeah.
Yeah, what genius was like? What if we all ate cake for breakfast and pretended it was okay?
Someone who is starving because pancake is like basic materials and it's like
Yeah.
it's filling because it just fills you up.
That's true.
So it was a survival food.
What about waffles?
Or French
Waffles is
toast.
fancy survival food.
What about French toast?
Yeah, what about French toast?
French toast is actually you have to do stuff to French toast.
Is a French toast a sandwich?
I hate you. I hate
Can be.
you. It can be, but
So-
Are 2 pieces of French toast with a melted slab of butter between them, is that a sandwich?
Yes,
Yes.
it's a butter sandwich.
Okay.
I hate it here.
It turns it from a piece of bread that you eat like a cake into a sandwich. If you take
sandwich
it
that you
and
eat with a
assemble
knife.
it in a way,
Yeah. A sandwich
because
that
you have
eat
to
with a knife.
sandwich something.
I'm gonna
in
go
between.
back in the shower. I
Well-
feel filthy listening to these conversations.
Kenji, this is why I want you to join me on chats with it on EDFs
This is.
on Earth Defense Fridays.
I don't
gotta
want
join
you. Don't
me.
know. You guys get to keep Earth Defense, but I'm not joining. This is gonna be normal.
A quick question: would you consider that a breakfast sandwich because it does have an egg base?
Yeah, it's a breakfast Sammy.
What is
Oh, it's a butter toast now. Hell yes, butter
French
toast.
toast.
French
Is,
toast?
crepe,
is an egg
is a
sandwich?
crepe cake an actual cake or is it lasagna?
Oh no.
I don't know what a crepe cake is, to be honest.
Basically,
with
just like
you.
if you take one crepe and put it on top of each other and do a bunch of that, and you can
okay.
put a bunch of icing around it. It has like 100-layer cake, but it's like the size of the thing.
Okay. I think to be real,
This is
right?
cake
and
lasagna.
stop upsetting Kenji so much. I
Oh,
think
you-
there is a very Venn diagram situation with a lot of these things. I think crepe cake is both a cake and a lasagna. It falls in the middle.
I hate it here. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I made myself cough.
Well, I don't know what I've done to you guys, but I'm sorry.
Oh, love you, Kenji.
Why?
Oh, I
Oh,
can double
shit,
jump.
He's big.
Oh,
You can put meat in crepes to make them savory. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 100%.
oh, there's two of them.
Is a meat bun a ravioli?
A meat bun.
Yeah. Is dim sum a ravioli?
So dim sum is a type of food, not necessarily just the dumplings, but I
Alright,
know what you're getting
dumplings. Yeah, or dumpling. Look, I'm an American. All right, cut me some fucking slack here.
Cut me some freedom while you're at it.
at. No, because pasta's aside from bread, according to Nova.
But ravioli is a pasta. It's a steamed bun.
It's a steamed bun.
I don't see the difference. Well, we've already agreed that toaster strudels, Pop Tarts, and calzones are raviolis. So, I don't think that. Oh, but it's a sandwich. You're right. They're all sandwiches. Is a ravioli a sandwich? We've wrapped around.
We've gone full circle, and I hate it.
We've gone full circle, and we need to know the answer. Is a ravioli a sandwich? And conversely, is a sandwich a ravioli? These
I
are
think
the
it has
real
to be sealed for it to be like a ravioli.
Yeah.
Like a sandwich, normally it's not, it's sealed, it's open. They're just
Okay.
two pieces of whatever smack between them.
What about if you're eating a sandwich in like a pita pocket?
It still has an opening, so it's still a sandwich.
But it's sealed on 3 sides.
Nope,
So
it has
is
to
it-
be completely hermetically sealed.
Completely hermetically sealed.
I want no air getting in that shit. I'm down.
Hermetically sealed. Yeah, so an Encrustable, I guess, is a ravioli then.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
not a
it totally
sandwich.
is a ravioli.
All right. So you would not consider that a sandwich. So if I was getting an Uncrustable, I wouldn't go, hey, I'm going to go get a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I would say I'm going to go get a peanut butter and jelly ravioli.
Yes.
Okay.
That is one of the most
God.
disgusting things I've heard today.
God, I got to tell you guys, the English language sure is fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate it here.
I love science.
What?
We're the scientists of a new generation.
Or the Aristotles of this fucking generation.
And we're philosopher kings, asking the questions that need to be answered.
That nobody-
Okay, so like, is it uncrustable? Okay, it's fucked. Yeah. So Ninja agrees that we are fucked as human society.
No. not anymore. Because we've answered the great
We've-
questions of the ages.
Yeah, fuck existentialism.
Yeah. No, well, that was the most It was existentialism in it. We were debating the existence of raviolis and sandwiches. So there we go.
I hate you so much right now.
Made it work. I'll always make it work. Right, you get a lot of zeros in there.
Yeah, that bullet is specifically designed to get more OP. So it just builds
builds
up
more.
my.
Oh, I see. I got you.
And then I hit him with where it actually hurts.
Okay. Makes sense to me. You know what? That's actually cool. It's got a little loop to it. I like that.
Yep. Granted, it's a bit of a cheesy loop that's really loud, and I can't hear a lot of things. But yeah.
This game is absurdly loud for no reason. We're all playing on the lowest setting possible.
Yeah.
That was like when we were all playing Monster Hunter Rise,
And the
Sunbreak,
supporters.
and the supporters. Like we didn't
yes,
realize
I
they
am
added the
doing
new voice
RetroCon
section.
this year.
Oh, they're so loud.
I did talk to Chulupacabra about that. He said, yeah, that sounds cool, but it is the 13th of October.
Oh, Friday,
I-
October the 13th.
I already got tickets.
Extra spooky.
Spooky.
I don't know if it's actually Friday or just.
Rad, I think we're planning. It
Oh
would
my
be
God,
fun.
it is!
We would be very happy to see you again. Because it was fun. Also, this year they're going to have like 16 or 65,000 more square feet.
65,000 million more square feet. They're gonna have
So-
more square footage than the surface of the Earth.
Yep. All just to sell retro games.
Yeah. The fucking market is collapsing.
Because I buy them all.
Is a game case, right, with a game in the middle,
Do not
is
fucking
that a
do it.
sandwich?
No, it's a ravioli because it closes.
I hate you all!
Does it have to be flour based?
Oh, it hurts!
I think they were able to get it to a point where they have more space and they're not sharing the same convention space.
I didn't stop him in time, damn it.
I know, I heard you winding up, and I was like, I gotta say it
You
now.
motherfucker. Fuck it, is the DS a sandwich?
Yes.
You can close it!
Yes, you
Oh,
can
but you
close it, but
close
it's not
it.
sealed.
I hate
Oh,
you
okay.
all!
It's not clipped down.
God!
You got a good point. Is my
It's a
laptop a
taco.
sandwich?
It's a taco.
The
Oh,
book
it's
is a
taco.
fucking sandwich!
So is a hot dog a taco then?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
I'll agree.
Well,
I'll agree with that. How about a book? Is that a sandwich? There's stuff in between it.
Oh yeah, knowledge in between the meals.
Knowledge is a
The
sandwich.
most delicious meal of all.
And a switch is a burrito.
Oh my god!
I don't know how that works.
Because you put the game in it and it's sealed around it.
Oh.
And it's cylinder shaped.
Oh my god.
Director?
The chaos. Chaos control.
Chaos Blast.
Do you think Shadow ever freezes time and makes people touch his little hedgehog? You know.
Like Dio?
You know.
I don't think so for the sheer fact that he's probably bred without that. He was born in test tube to be a weapon.
But he's the ultimate life form.
He says, damn!
And he says, damn,
He's got a
not
two-headed
like
penis.
this. And he really hates black aliens.
Well, that's because it's his father.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't remember. I just remember the Shadow the Hedgehog game was like, oh, I gotta destroy these black aliens. Or maybe that was the president saying that.
I think it's the
I
president.
can't remember. But you
I
get to
think
kill
you're
the president.
talking about Trunks in Dragon Ball Super.
Oh.
Hey, he's the son of Vegeta, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, because Goku. Black.
He's-
Don't shoot, he's not black!
Yeah.
Really, Trunks? Really?
Yeah.
What about Zoro in One Piece?
Oh, I never saw One Piece.
All his main enemies are.
Yeah?
They're not
Go
white.
on. They're not white.
They're not white.
Well,
Yeah, and Zoro's Japanese.
so
Racism.
Japanese are the most racist of all.
Yes, we are.
Doesn't even deny it.
Yes, we are.
Leans into it.
We double
Look,
down around here.
Like the actual Japanese. I mean, maybe not so much anymore.
No,
but,
Asian
like,
people are like just in general the most
Yeah.
racist. We hate everything,
bad.
Even other Asians.
especially other Asians.
That's the tough part too. That's the really like kind of like the rough thing.
Oh well, there's like major plots that are going on right now.
Yeah.
Speaking of
Yeah.
races, I only threw on a blazing. I totally threw on Blazing Saddles the other day, and Chalupa couldn't hang. What?
So Blazing Saddles, people were like, oh, you could never make Blazing Saddles today, right? And I guess you couldn't, considering the current like climate. But the thing about Blazing Saddles that I think still does hold up is it's not like it's like celebrating racism. All of the racists are the bad guys, and racism itself is always seen as like the joke. You know what I mean? That it's so stupid, and all the stupid guys are the ones who are racist. So I still think it's okay. Although, with a grain of salt, let's point this out. I am white, so maybe it's not okay that I can say that, but I still think it's fine. Now go ahead and cancel me. Go to Twitter. Do what you gotta do. I'll live. These the other three guys are absolutely watching their plot development, so I'm going on about racism, and they're gonna let me, and they're gonna post it online. So here we go.
About it, and she left the room mad at me.
What is
Wait, what happened? What's going on?
Nothing. You were watching the plot.
I
I'm
have been
watching
watching.
plot while also listening.
No.
She just
You're
got
just
shot
not-
with the heel bullet.
Yep. No, get down, Mr. President.
You arrogant bastard! He didn't shoot. Which is, oh hell,
Boom.
that wasn't
Was that a
a
flashbang?
teleporting bullet.
Game is
I hope,
silly.
I hope someone kills him.
Kills his own father.
Yep.
Yeah,
So that's the truth.
Full JRPG.
that's a scary image.
Everybody is their own father in a JRPG.
I swear, every time you have like a negative, like the negative of a photo, it always is like instant creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, Brian? I think the underlying plot for like maybe 60 to 70% of JRPGs is daddy issues.
No, that's fighting games. 90% of fighting games, it's all about killing your own father.
That's
So
just
you're
tech.
telling me
No,
Mario
it's
was
not
trying
just
to kill his
Tekken.
own
It's
father?
not just Tekken.
Okay. I am not super familiar with fighting games.
Because there's also
And
like
Savvy says she's not her own father.
Are you sure about that, Savvy? You haven't time traveled yet, but it could be in the cards.
So are we all gonna turn into Fry?
Yeah. No, my own grandpa.
I am daddy. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Woo!
I have what would be described as a dad bod, so you know I'll get there.
Your name is there, so
I'm already impure.
he's the
Oh,
director,
gross.
but he's still
Hi, buddy.
I just want to be clear. I refuse to let this arc begin its voyage. I refuse. Me too. This isn't about lying or criminal charges or anything like that. This is just wicked.
Trying to think of more things that are sandwiches or
Please
raviolis.
no. Please no.
Oh man.
Would a pop in a can be a burrito?
What is pop?
It's a drink.
No,
You mean
Kind of like Dr. Pepper.
You mean soda?
no. Soft drinks,
It's just soda.
I meant pop.
fountain beverages.
It's
Sorry.
sparkling water.
No, I knew what you were talking about. Just it's one of those
Yeah.
things.
Do you
Yeah,
call it water?
some Midwesterners call soda pop.
How
Yep.
about just
Yep.
call it soda?
No.
Hey,
Well,
I refuse.
some people
no.
in Minnesota are uncultured.
Minnesota.
no. It's
mini
regional.
soda.
I don't think soda is entirely correct either.
No.
Soda's not any more correct than pop is, right?
What about
But-
someone who calls all pop Coke?
Yes, but that is wrong.
How are they
I was-
soft if they are carbonated? They are literally made angry.
Okay, so you know why they're called that? They're called soft drinks because they don't have alcohol in them.
Yeah.
That's really all there is. Because if they do have alcohol in them, then they're hard. Although drinking too much will make you soft, so don't do that.
That explains a lot.
There you go.
And also not well. I mean, so Coca-Cola had cocaine in it, but that was still
Yeah.
not considered a hard beverage. Because
No.
back then you can get that over the counter without a prescription.
Yeah.
You know,
Same for
Coca-Cola
heroin.
still has cocaine in it.
Yeah, and you'd go to your doctor and he's like, "Oh yeah, it looks like you got ghosts in your blood.
Take some speed.
Here, have some cocaine. You should do
Like-
some drugs about that." And you'd be like, "Okay, doctor."
Yeah, they like back in World War II, you could get like speed and an inhaler.
Yeah.
It's like here, have fun with it.
Sick.
That's why things got done back then. Is because they were all fucking tweaking off their mind.
Dude, like half of the reason that the German army was able to do what it did in World War II was because of meth.
Yes.
They were
Drugs.
all on fucking stimulants and
Yeah,
early
back then it
methamphetamine.
was stimulants. Now it's antidepressants
Yeah.
or things that bring us down because we have a lot of shit to take care of. Because the old people are like, oh, back in your day, a house cost $5 and you're on speed.
Yeah.
Dude,
Medical
that's
science
just
was
wild.
wild. Okay, I was cured hysteria. Also, hysteria, made up medical term, because it only applied to women, because of the root word hyster and like hysterectomy and stuff like that. Hysteria is just supposed to apply to women, and it was really just a way to keep. Oh, that uppity broad's trying to get a job and she could do math. Oh, she's hysterical. But lock her in the loony bin. So yeah, that's kind of a fucked up thing there too. But also, to be fair, if everybody orgasmed more, we probably would be all right.
That's the lesson here.
That's the takeaway.
I don't think we'd be all right because
What?
half of us
Why
is
not?
left.
Half of us
Half
is
of
left,
us is left.
and nobody is right. Is what he's saying.
Nobody is correct, and half of us remain.
Well, no, I'm talking about your body. Half of it is right, half
Half
of
of
it is
it
left.
is right.
What
Yeah,
is
yeah.
wrong with you?
Do you? Is that rhetorical, or do you really want to know what's wrong with me? Because I got a list.
If you want me to listen, then at least ask me to turn off the stream first.
He's too short. He's balding.
Oh.
Girls say has a stench
Creepy.
that can be described as
He
ocean.
gets his left and right
mist.
confused. Leave him alone. Too short.
I'm not that short.
I've never seen
don't think-
Theo in my life. I have no idea. What he looks
Theo's like the same height as like me, and like
He look.
Right.
Yeah, I have heard girls describe you as Dobby-esque. That's all I know.
Actually, I make Dobby look attractive.
Oh my god!
Dude, Dobby's cute. Fuck off.
Give yourself some credit, homie. Oh my god.
So you're more of like a Smeagol kind of.
Yeah.
All right. I get it. What do you think would happen if Dobby and Smeagol fucked?
Why would you ask that question? Are
I don't
you?
know.
Oh my
It's science.
God. That is not
Are we
science.
talking about-
Science is
Smeagol or
asking
Gollum?
questions and getting answers.
The intrusive
Smeagol
thoughts
or
are winning
Gollum?
today. Apparently.
So okay, so I think we have to do Smeagol because I think Gollum would Gollum wouldn't be nice about it, right?
He turned into
but,
a snuff film.
But yeah, but Smeagol and Dobby together, I can see being in a sort of like loving reciprocal relationship,
I could see it.
right? Now, what do you think it would look like if they fucked?
Well, I think Dobby would start off
go
with
No
giving him a
lube.
shot.
I think it would look like a bunch of earthworms in a bucket.
So don't worry, Theo. Nova says she throws a sock at you. You're now free.
Oh, there you go. You're not. You're
You're-
a free
you're
elf.
free elf.
Oh, fantastic. So, okay. in the Harry Potter world, elves look like Dobby, right? Do you think the Keebler elves exist in the Harry Potter world?
There were a mafia in the.
They were the higher
world.
class.
They're in a
elves.
similar vein. They're not like Tolkien elves. I think Keebler elves and house elves could coexist.
So house elves are like dark elves, and Keebler elves are like high elves.
Okay, I can
From-
see it.
Skyrim.
I can see it. I'm on board.
Doctor.
Doctor.
Look at us. We're a bunch of scholars today,
I hate it here.
answering the real
I
questions.
love this.
I
shit.
don't. I was not ready for today.
The cutscene. It was more of the director, not Doctor.
Doctor. I thought you were calling all of us doctors because we were being
Scholars.
so scholarly.
Oh my god.
We all have our.
Proctor.
I-
Proctor.
I have my PhD in ravioli slash
Sandwich
sandwich.
identification.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
it's its own major.
It's making me want to drink.
Look, hey, don't you belittle my degree. I had to go
I
to
am-
school for 12 years, just like any other
I
doctor.
thought you were going to say 12 minutes.
12
I wouldn't be surprised.
I got
12
a
years. What
I got a-
grades 1 through 12?
I got a fake degree online.
I got mine off
Have
Have you
GameFAQs.
seen the show The Community?
Oh my god, I hate it here.
You love it.
People make me want to drink again.
We're Kenji's favorite people.
Join me.
I've not drank in like 2.5 years, by the way.
I'm
Yeah,
probably
I
up
remember
to,
when you tried to drink at my house. You tried to outdrink the alcoholic.
Oh. I probably haven't drank in like 4 years, so I'm glad there's somebody else
Speaking of
that's
drinking-
along with me.
Hydrate!
And I drink.
Kenji, did you drink that night we went to the strip club?
I think I did.
Oh.
You went to a strip club with him?
That was back in Germany.
And you didn't invite me?
I think you
I
were...
think you had D&D.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
So while you were slaying dragons, me and Theo were slaying our pockets.
I don't think
I
you
was
had any
conquering the
D&D.
dungeon. You guys were trying to conquer blue balls.
Guys, I've never been to a strip club.
Oh
choice.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
here we
kind of
go.
by choice, but also just like, why would you go and look at all them boobies and you can't do nothing?
Savvy
about
Text
it?
says, me neither.
Well, there you
Because-
go.
Because boobies.
Yeah, but you could go look at boobies on the internet, and
But
then
that's
you
the
could
internet, not in real life.
but you could do
Yeah.
something about it in your own home.
Depends on the strip club
Depends
and
on the
location.
place.
Germany,
I suppose
it's
that's
a bit of a
true.
wild place.
I suppose that's true. I guess I wouldn't know. I wasn't in Germany.
Oda joined the Ark? Fuck you, traitor!
Good.
I mean, he was only looking out for his family. But fuck you, traitor! Some strip clubs let you touch for extra. I can look at that in the mirror.
They do.
It's
Movies.
true, she can.
Yeah.
I too can
Yeah.
look at boobs in the mirror.
That's true. I guess I can as well.
They're only 8 cups, but you know, a handful. I gotta get back into the gym to get these boobs into pecs.
They're
No,
extended
no.
pectorals.
Every time I look down.
Mm.
Kenji doesn't want to choose a mission, I see.
I can't.
He's upset.
Yes, you can.
I am waiting.
He's a sad panda
Alright.
right now.
Oh.
Home of Souls. One Chi Yu and a Boar Kalaman. Polar
Isn't
Ogre
it a
Tails and
scorpion?
Cocoon. Yeah. Yeah, and the kickboxer.
Yep. Chun-Li.
Oh, Chun-Li.
Poor sad panda. Alright. Fighting games. If you could be one fighter from any fighting game, what would it be? Or who would you be?
All right. Looks like vitals are
Goku.
all in expected parameters.
Alright.
Begin the mission.
Solid choice. Solid choice.
Whis.
Who?
Whis.
From Guilty
Dragon
Gear.
Ball.
Dragon Ball Super.
Whis is not a fighting game character as of right now.
He-
Yeah, he is.
What
yeah, he is.
game do you play as Whis as a fighting game character?
Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
That's not a fighting game.
I don't
though.
think that. That's more of like a beat 'em up RPG. I don't know. It's got fighting game elements.
Yeah,
Is
elements,
Whis-
but it's definitely more of a fighting game.
Whis isn't in Fighters or whatever.
Oh, only in Beerus' intro. So there's models in the game, but like you can't
But he's
play as
not
him directly.
playable. Ivy from Soul Calibur. That's a strong choice.
Oh my lord.
Nice, nice.
Oh my lord, that is a heavy burden.
Yeah. Yes. It's
And
a
a
heavy
constant
burden on
wedgie.
your back as well. Yeah, Soul Calibur is one of the few fighting games I actually do like too.
Link.
I like Nightmare. Nightmare was cool. I don't think I'd want to be him though. His life seems like hell.
Living in constant agony and hatred and just
Yeah, you know what? I actually don't want to be Goku either because he's a terrible father and just an awful friend too.
Krillin.
Then you have to be the father of Goten.
Yeah, you have to be the father of Goten. Although you'd also get to be the father of Gohan, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Name one thing redeeming about adult Gohan.
I don't know. He wears glasses
Uh,
and he gets to marry Videl.
Just be Krillin. You get to marry 18.
And
he's
she's
Yeah.
pretty cute.
he's he's arguably the most respected character amongst like the Team Unity of Universe
I-
7 and the
Yeah,
Tournament
I
Power.
actually. So I
So
I think it's a
everybody
real
listens to him.
shame. I think it's a real shame that they like dropped Gohan from a lot of like what am I trying to say? Like importance in the series, because I feel like from Cell onwards, Gohan should have been a main character.
That was
He
the
should've.
original intention with Akira
Yeah.
Toriyama, but everyone wanted Goku more.
No, Goku sucks.
Well, that's what the fan base wanted. And that's,
okay.
and that's what they got.
Well, they're wrong.
I'm not saying that that I agree with you, but I 100% agree
Vegeta
with you.
is a better father and husband than Goku is.
100%.
Vegeta's the best Saiyan.
And a
best
better
pure-
father.
Best like pure Saiyan, probably.
Yeah.
Gogeta.
Yeah.
You say
Scorpion's
Gogeta.
here.
Gogeta's not a pure Saiyan. He's a double pure Saiyan.
He's a
He
super
doesn't count.
Saiyan.
Fusion.
He's got 2 Saiyans in him.
That's 2 dudes.
I mean, so he's still half a bad
Savvy
father.
gets this kickboxing.
Guys, is it gay to fuse with another dude? Because then you got another dude inside you.
I mean, what does that make Yugi and Yami Yugi?
I don't know. They didn't say no homo.
They're
No,
they're
it's
like
gay to have.
they're
It's got me.
one's the
They got me.
ancestor. They're like distantly related.
It's incest.
Are they distantly
Yes,
related?
they are. They are.
I didn't know that.
So
it's
it's incest.
incested.
I yes.
It's also grooming.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean, if he's his ancestor,
Or is it kidnapping because he
Yugi-
takes over
Yugi's
without
just a-
permission?
yeah, Yugi's just a kid. Yami's like thousands of years old. So that's like grooming. And then he gets inside of it. You know what I mean? Come on, can't fight this one. Is hang on. Is Yugi and Yami Yugi, are they a ravioli?
I almost
Are they
alt that
what?
forward my game.
The soul is inside of him, so he is a
Alright.
ravioli.
Yes, I think he is a ravioli.
I
As long as your mouth and sphincters are good, yeah, ravioli.
what did I do to deserve this?
Join the group.
Did I say something wrong?
Oh my
No, you're just have best friends.
Oh.
All right, so Brian, what was your answer? One fighting game character you get to pick.
Ah, shit.
I said Goku, but now I feel like I got to think about it more. 'cause I
Link.
don't want to go
I was gonna say Yoshimitsu
over. All right. From
because he's
Tekken?
like from anything because he's the same guy.
What about you,
You get
Chad?
to
What fighting game
Link.
character would you be?
chat. Let's turn to you, the viewer.
What fighting game character would you be?
I think you
Looks
could choose
at
Geralt.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
dude, I would totally be Geralt of Rivia. He's in Soul Calibur. He counts.
I'll be Lucario.
Lucario, yeah.
I forgot about Pokemon.
Also forgot about Pokemon. I don't think I'd want to be a Pokemon though. Any of the
But then you
Smash
just
Bros.
say your name
characters.
constantly.
Ike's pretty cool.
Oh, Sora.
Oh, Snake. Obviously, Solid Snake.
That is a solid choice.
Yeah.
I hate you both.
What?
You two just escalate off each other in the wars when responsible.
No, Yoshimitsu
No.
definitely, because he's so carefree.
Here's why, and I've told you guys this previously. I will always back up any bit, and Theo's playing off that energy as well.
That
He's-
is,
he-
yeah.
So we're echoing each other's bits.
You two are literally just a reflection of each other. I'm seeing double.
I don't see the problem here.
I see
Yeah.
multiple problems here, and it's
I'm-
two
I'm
of them.
fun.
It's great.
I'm laughing my butt out.
Oh.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff. I love it.
All right, so Yoshimitsu. So Kenji, you didn't answer. What's your fighting game character? Oh, see, you gotta think.
Fine, I'll do it.
Well, he is the one who plays the most fighters.
You know what? I'll just answer for you. I know you're too embarrassed to say it. He wants to be Steve from Minecraft.
Chun-Li.
Chung Li?
Yeah.
What is Chung Li?
I said Chun-Li.
Big
Oh,
Chungus
I
Lee.
heard it. I heard a G on there. I heard Chung Li.
No.
So what about Link from Legend
Yeah.
of Zelda?
What about
Steve
Mom?
is OP.
Steve is OP. I don't know. I don't know if Steve is good. I haven't played Smash Bros. In
That
a
character
million
is
years.
pretty busted. He's so busted that they
Yeah.
tried banning him basically from competitive scene.
Wow.
I know, but I'm your mother. I'm supposed to worry. I
Because-
always
Alright.
feel better when you're safe
Uh,
at home.
No, but like, okay, it says Bayonetta.
You can
Bayonetta?
take some
Bayonetta's a
time
good
off,
choice.
can't you?
What about Marth?
We could try.
Martha's pretty
Marth's a
cool.
good solid choice.
Martha's pretty
It's
cool.
okay. I'd rather be Ike, if anything, though. I'd rather be Ike than Marth.
Is absolutely huge.
He got big sword.
There's no secret, so
Um,
keep this between us. But there's an amazing
I'll
Then
just-
you,
I'll
then
just-
you,
I'll just say Joker
this awesomely magical
from
time.
Persona.
We can all finally live
You,
together.
the Joker from Injustice?
Sure. No.
what about Robin? Didn't you get to bang?
Yeah, what about
your
Robin?
best friend's daughter?
And you can ride around in the Batmobile.
Oh, wait, what? I mean, technically that is a fighting game. You could be Superman.
Yeah. You could be
You
super.
could be Batman.
You could be Superman.
But
Hey,
why?
if you have a choice between Superman and Batman, you be Batman.
Yeah, I mean, because
Oh, wait.
Batman's cooler. Yeah, one of the things I actually always say, it's another one of my like isms that I just picked up somewhere. You should always be yourself, unless you can be Batman. Then you should be Batman.
But I think I prefer having my parents alive.
I don't know, man.
Lied to everyone. I couldn't tell.
It's you'd rather not be a billionaire, philanthropist, playboy, crime fighter.
With no free time
Yeah,
and barely any
Teeth.
sleep.
Criminals with his bare hands.
yeah.
It's like a lot of work.
And you can work out all your mental trauma,
I'm the only one.
dangling dudes over buildings and going, "Where is she?"
Everyone's parents
Is he-
parents die though, so no argument. Yeah, if you had to be a Batman, does that mean you have to be an orphan?
Look, everybody's an orphan eventually, right?
Um,
Might as
no,
well.
Unless
no,
you die
no.
before your parents.
Yeah.
Shit, you got me there.
Speaking of Batman, did anyone see the Doom that came to Gotham?
No.
What the new Flash movie? I heard it bombed.
Others have fallen.
Did it?
Is it didn't the Flash like kidnap people?
Both of their parents
yeah.
were killed.
No, like the actor that
Hey,
plays.
Eclipse,
the
how you doing?
Flash. If
Ezra.
you like Lovecraft, watch the Batman. Oh, then I guess I will.
Yeah,
I love
he
that
loves
shit.
he loves that shit.
Oh, that's right.
We need to go find story.
Googling it right now.
I'm pretty sure we're supposed to talk to Brendan, I believe.
Brendan Bardell. I don't think it's the right thing to do either, but we feature to say like this. What do you think? I want to talk about this. Let me hear your thoughts.
I'll have to figure out where I can watch this
Okay.
or read it.
Maybe
It's a book.
not him.
I'll
He
have
had
to read
nothing
it.
for us.
Maybe director? Nope. Just let me in.
Laboratory. Dexter, where are you?
Docs.
DD.
Doctor?
to my laboratory. Also, guys, can we all agree that Dexter's mom had a butt?
Yes.
Shoot dick.
Kenji's like, stop, please. Just trying to play video games.
I was not ready for today. I'll just say that.
She had a dunk and his dad,
I mean, that's like every mom and dad couple from that era. It was always like the mom is just like incredible creature, and the dad is just some fucking dude with glasses.
Yes.
It's like, how did this happen?
Where's
He must-
Shio?
He must know some stuff with his tongue or something, you know.
I mean, yeah.
I'm just kidding, guys. It's not all about sex. You can get girls because you have a lot of money too.
That sounds.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I think my tone is enough to let you guys know. I'm like, I forgot there are people watching this. Don't cancel me, please.
To me, it's a case of just like that seems a bit too real sometimes. It's
Okay.
just like I'm not saying like it's like we can tell you're joking, but it's just like ouch kind of scenario.
Ooh.
It's like ow.
Alright, we need 2 Avalon talents, so go back to the crafting.
Oh yeah. I wasn't reading.
Nice to know where you stand. Yeah. Sorry. I mean, I think I do have a good personality, right? But it's not doing me any favors. So maybe I should have been rich or handsome. Maybe that would have been easier.
Just be attractive, bro. It's just that simple.
Yeah. God, why can't you guys just all be handsome? It's, you know what? I tried online dating, and the first rule is be handsome, and the second rule is don't not be handsome.
Damn, they're good. Damn, they're good.
Yeah. Dad bods are preferred. I don't know if that's true. In fact, I think that's.
Hey, we got a story mission now.
Yay!
Sweet.
Aragon will not make it sick, but they get hungry, that's for sure. A magmatic
Magneto.
Goboro.
Nice.
Raha. So I'm guessing ice and whatever lightning's weak to in this game.
I will.
Divine. It's divine.
They're all weak to divine, baby.
Except the show you that thing is not weak to divine. It's immune to it almost.
Show you.
So-
Divine is what Tarzan swings on.
Wait, let me read that one more time.
Say it again.
Let's feed Shio some Gaboro Finch soup.
E.
Also, let me say my joke again. Divine is what Tarzan swings on.
You said it was the first time it didn't follow.
I fucking hate it here.
I think you did a good job with that.
What have I done?
Thanks, bud.
So I just got a new arc part, and it ties into what we've been talking about. It's
Yes.
called attractive.
Oh,
What is this attractive you speak of?
I don't know. I've never.
Gives me charisma, acrobat team, and covert team.
You got that Riz.
Is it magnetic?
Yes.
Yes.
It'll make you fall in love with me, Kenji.
I've lost
Raise-
interest.
Raising my charisma to 20.
It's too late. He's already in love with you.
I've lost interest.
Oh, wait, what? Kenji.
It's too late.
Hold on, where's Kenji? I gotta.
You stay away
I
from
need
me.
to get
Ah,
unready.
You stay
I gotta
away
hit
from
Y.
me. You stay
Gotta
away
hit
from
Y.
me.
Hi.
Hi.
Gotcha.
What?
No, you stay away
Nothing
from
wrong
me.
with bros loving
You
bros.
stay away from me.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It's 2023, man. Shit.
Yeah. Also, I tell my bros I love them all the time.
Aw.
Bros. Yeah. Dudes gotta look out for each other more. And not in like a weird way, but like we
I like how you had to
don't like compliment each other, you know?
Why'd you have to pull out a disclaimer like that?
I don't know. It was kind of funny.
Oh, hello, friend.
Seriously, that didn't.
Oh, look. These things are...
Quick, kill it in lava so we can't get its parts.
That was bull crap.
We are not doing that again.
Want to bet?
Brian sure was working on it.
Boing! Ow. I deserve that.
You know, you wouldn't get hurt if you dodged.
You know, Theo, if you didn't die like the first 6 times in a row, like when we did Neo yesterday, we probably would have like done that mission
Yeah, I
first
saw
try.
that. Theo,
Yeah,
you died a lot.
Yeah, well,
But we still won.
But we
Brian and I
still
killed
won.
God yesterday.
Yeah, me and
I
Ricky
do-
killed God.
Yeah, we killed God yesterday.
Was
so,
it an ant?
I think that it was not.
We killed
We
a talking
started
Mario.
at ants and we ended at gods.
That's how EDF works. You start at ants and you work your way up to God.
That sounds like a
Wait,
JRPG with extra steps.
What,
It's
what does
incredible.
electric death metal have to do with this?
What does what?
Electric death metal.
Electric death metal. It's flying over my head, buddy. Sorry.
All I hear are gunshots.
Yeah, this
What?
game is absurdly loud.
Yo, who's excited for Armor Core 6?
Is it multiplayer?
No.
I have no interest.
It'll probably have PvP in it.
I don't really care about like PvP stuff, even like the Soulsborne series,
Yeah.
because I don't know, if I want to be competitive in something, I would actually like go to like a tournament or some shit like that.
You play fighting games.
Yeah, but that
It's
there's
just Smash.
How is that different?
well, because there's actual balancing involved. Like there's like barely balancing involved with Soulsborne, really. for
Yeah, there
PvP.
is.
There is, but
Yeah.
like
In Elden Ring, they specifically have a different balance setup for PvP.
do you see any tournaments or like, you know, of that kind of stuff with like involving that?
Yeah. They're just all online.
I'm never gonna win an argument. I've accepted this. I'm never gonna win an argument involving Rick. He's always right.
Yeah, well, I mean, thank you.
You've been with
Thank
Ricky.
you.
Thank you for finally admitting it.
Oh, is it dead?
But yeah, I mean, no, like there's not like Evo or anything like that for Dark Souls, but I mean, there's like online, like community driven stuff.
Yeah, but I'm not someone that wants to play the Soulsborne series just to have PvP someone.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't do it all that much either, so it's not like I'm like fighting against you because I love the PvP in Dark Souls or anything. I keep saying Dark Souls, but Elden Ring is what
It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
You're okay. All right. I don't think I'm gonna win against that. I don't think I'm ever gonna change his mind on that. Brian, is Dark Souls 1 and Elden Ring the same game?
When it comes to gameplay, I would say yeah.
I think.
One
think you
one
have
is
played
Dark Souls and one is
1
Dark
in a
Souls with an
while.
open world.
And jumping.
Yeah, and jumping. You forgot jumping. It has a jump button.
You're not helping your case here.
I mean, I think there's more difference between Dark Souls 1, right, and Elden Ring than there is between the last 5 Call of Duties.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
'cause the
one's
last
copy and
Call-
paste.
Call-
One's copy and paste,
Right?
and the other one is
So-
like
It's like when you go from Demon Souls all the way up to Elden Ring, it's just a level of like different refinements to get to the end product, which was Elden Ring. That's like
Yeah.
saying you like, you know, the ABC or the dictionary is just, you know, as you probably said this, like every book after the dictionary is just a remake.
a
Yeah,
remix.
yeah.
Remix.
Yeah, every book. If you once you've read the dictionary, every other book is just a remix. Yeah. But yeah, like you like fighting games, right?
Yeah.
Soul Calibur and Soul Calibur 2 are the same game.
Yes,
right?
they are.
All right. But is Soul Calibur 2 better than Soul Calibur 1?
Honestly, that depends on the person.
I think it is. I actually really like Soul Calibur 2.
Because it had improvements, the quality of
yeah.
life changes, more characters,
Yeah,
better fluidity.
so what's a series you really like that has like a new release that you really like?
Nice try, Twitter.
GTA.
Really?
Really?
The
I
new
was thinking
release
more-
is good.
I was thinking more like fighting games because I was trying to fight with Kenji.
Nah, you win. I'll let you win. No,
You'll let me win.
I don't.
Alright,
I
I'll
don't
take
care
it.
anymore.
You heard it, internet. I win. I don't
Rick,
care if
Rick
you let
always
me win.
wins. That's.
I win.
They-
Welcome to my world, Kenji.
I know. There's a reason why I
No.
I don't share
No.
opinions because it's.
For real, I'm not trying to like fight you or tear you down or anything like that.
No,
really
I
am just,
understand. It's just I just don't give a fuck.
Like, okay, I gotcha.
So, What's better, Injustice or Injustice 2?
Yeah, and it's like, if they're all the same game, why are people still not playing Street Fighter? Because Street Fighter 2 was way better.
I mean, like, that's also this. You could also argue the same for like the Soulsborne games.
Also,
Yeah,
I hear
exactly.
that Street Fighter, like the newest one, is actually pretty good.
Y-
From what I've
Uh,
heard.
it's 6,
It's
right?
it's
Did it
six,
come
yeah.
out yet? I didn't even know it came out. You could tell I'm not big on fighting games. But yeah, I mean, no, that's exactly the point I was trying to make. You were like, you could say the same thing about Soulsborne. Yeah,
we have to
exactly.
bring a worm home to the doctor.
No.
I don't think I would count it as like, oh, it's the exact same game, because yeah, there's been improvements, and those incremental improvements over the years have evolved into something that's not the same.
Where am I supposed to go?
But it still has the same.
He's.
The thing is,
I'm gonna let Rick.
wasn't
argue
this
himself.
original argument like Ricky, like Dark Souls is the same thing as Elden Ring? And you said no, it's not.
Yes.
But
And that's the
you're
point I'm
just
trying to
admitting
make.
that it is the same.
No.
game.
That's
horns.
what I'm trying to say is, because of the incremental improvements over the years throughout the series, is that it's not the same. It has evolved the same way Street Fighter 1 to Street Fighter 6 has evolved. Right?
It's
Yeah,
still the
there's a
same in
reason.
essence.
Down to the bare bones, they are the same game.
Yeah.
I mean, by that logic, every game is the same game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if you
that's-
want to go back down to a common ancestor.
Yeah, you're sitting in a chair pushing buttons. Like, what?
Yes,
There-
got him. Totally the same.
There's always a point where, you can boil this down till your argument's ridiculous. But I mean, it is subjective to a certain degree, for sure. That's the case. Look, a while. I don't know.
Where's the
World of Warcraft, I haven't played in like a decade.
Anyone know where you can get like a worm or something?
It's Wormhorn. It's in your. You have to go to your
Inventory.
terminal, extract the inventory, give it to the doctor.
Well, guess what? I don't have one.
You gotta
Wait,
drink
what?
it from. You gotta drink the tequila.
You might be able to craft one.
Do you know what ticket I need?
Let me check.
Crap.
Wormhorn.
We're looking for Wormhorn.
Gerbero. Wormhorn
There it is.
requires silver A ticket.
Well, I have one. Horn.
Oh, they took all my Wormhorns.
Oh, can't have shit in Detroit.
No,
I'm
sir.
not horny anymore.
He took all my worm horns.
The human horn. I hear it's an aphrodisiac.
It is.
Very rare.
The
Yes,
lower
my
lower
girlfriend.
human horn.
A lot of Eastern medicine is like, yeah, that looks like a penis. That should give you a boner, right?
Wait, what?
Right?
Yeah, like literal deer penis. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
great for
They just
make you
ground up.
strong.
They're like, oh, rhino horn. That looks like a penis. Grind it up, sniff it. That should give you a boner.
Well, penis is pretty good.
I just heard somebody in the background yo, damn, when I said that. It was really funny.
That's my
man,
brother
first-
playing Rocket League.
Well, your brother has good comedic timing.
Oh, if only you knew.
Unbeknownst to
He's
him.
the funny one out of us.
Oh, is he?
What dictates that?
Let's get him in here then.
I
Yeah,
guess
what's the
depending
what's the
on
measurement
your
here?
well, considering how hilarious I am,
How do you measure funny?
Status is green. You are weapons
How
ready.
consistent you make
I
people
sense of
laugh.
humor.
If your targets manage to converge, the tides of battle
He also has a dark sense of
Watch their
humor.
movements and shift quickly to cut them off. Slay each and
Although
every
his tends more towards the homosexual and incestual.
You know that means he's got repressed stuff going on, right?
Like insecurities?
I have no
Yeah.
problems living with him, so
Oh.
I mean, based on all the jokes I've been saying today, I really just have repressed issues about ravioli. So, you know,
Oh, okay.
a ravioli killed my parents. Okay.
I'm sorry for the tragedy.
You brought it out of me. Oh, God,
Well.
stop asking about it now, Kenji.
Well,
Jeez.
well, now I know.
You can stop. You can stop hectoring me.
No, we're scholars now. We must we must study this even further.
We must dissect my brain and see
Yes.
what all my issues are.
I want to make Sigmund Freud look like someone that just picked up the degree after 12 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, he pretty much was.
Sometimes a ravioli is just a ravioli.
Yeah, Sigmund Freud was like one of the worst psychologists out there,
Yeah. He did a lot of cocaine.
and was just obsessed with dicks.
I see nothing wrong with this.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna pick something to be obsessed about, why not dicks?
Like
Right.
artists,
I mean, I don't know. Gotta obsess over something.
they draw a lot of them.
Yeah. Like the guy who drew the Disney logo for The Little Mermaid.
Wait, what?
No.
Where
yeah.
are you? Oh, okay. Well, I think someone's got you. He does not got you. Okay.
He's trying.
Doing his best. But he's just an NPC. You can't expect too much of him.
Oh, it is. I mean, oh, it's Selma. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not Alyssa.
Yeah. She'd be there in a second.
Yeah, she usually is.
I couldn't pick you up.
I was getting picked up. It's like a little bit like a recharge.
I'm just doing nothing but healing.
Well, thanks.
You're
As
just
per usual.
You're just getting killed, in all honesty. Jesus, that multi-hits?
So Kenji, do you not play like single player games at all? I know you said you weren't interested in Armored Core.
It depends on the game most of the time. If anything, it's like usually just like a JRPG.
Okay. I'm just trying to get a feel for what kind of like games you're into and stuff.
No, it's just I'm the type of person who doesn't really like to say much about myself because I think I'm very boring. So I tell
You're
This is
not.
pretty trouble
so I have to
skill.
compensate with like acting like a very deranged person, if anything.
Okay. Yeah, but but the only boring thing is saying nothing at all, my
Yeah, because nobody cares.
dude.
I care.
I cared. That's why I asked.
Oh my god, I care more about my life right now.
Ah! I should have been caring more about my life. Someone save me, please.
Oh my god, NPC. Okay, thank god he picked you up.
Don't worry, he's got me. Don't worry.
Oh, someone's bringing the thunder, and it's not Raiden.
So
I wonder if there's stink bombs in this game.
Nom. Ow.
So once they pick you up, you have like 10 seconds before you actually get up.
Yeah.
You can get up earlier.
Can you? Brian wasn't.
I haven't really died very often in this game, so Theo would be the expert.
Oh my
That's true.
god. Oh
How do you do
my
it, Theo?
God.
You just press B.
You just press B, Brian.
Kenji told me that.
Kenji told him that.
I didn't tell you shit.
Kenji refutes telling him that.
I picked.
Have I ever lied to you?
When was the last
Yeah.
time I fucking died in this game?
He's got a point.
Early on,
When?
before I played.
Really?
One
Really?
time. Remember? I
Nope,
remember.
that one time. It was like on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't remember? It was back in the day, which was a Wednesday.
So are we
Apparently
focusing?
blocking is
what-
good.
I imagine
Alright.
blocking would help.
Grandpa left, so let's just take out Monkey.
Rajang. Oh Jesus. Nom.
You know, my gym partner's a monkey.
You don't have a
That's-
gym partner.
That sounds like an anime title.
No, that's the cartoon.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It does. That's why my gym partner is a monkey. I'm like, that could be a show. It didn't surprise me. They all have names like that these days.
It's actually just a light novel.
Is it?
No, it's a cartoon.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm learning here. I'm being culturally enriched.
Just like how you culturally enrich us on what's a ravioli and what's a sandwich.
Yeah, thanks. You know, Kenji, I'm glad you've come around.
I
You see my worth to society now.
Okay, but a hot pocket. All right, is a hot pocket a ravioli or burrito? And what about a beef Wellington or a
Ah.
corn dog?
I forgot beef Wellington was one of the
Wait.
examples I was going to bring up. Yes. Yeah,
A burrito has to have a flour tortilla.
Does it?
Yes.
Does
Per
it?
definition, I
What,
believe so.
aren't
yeah.
there like corn
I'm gonna
tortillas?
agree
Why does
with
that have to be a
that.
flour tortilla?
So
I
there are
think it
corn
does.
tortillas, but that's what defines a taco.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I,
so a corn tortilla does not qualify for a burrito
Yeah.
in technicality.
What if you make a sandwich on cornbread?
That sounds good.
That sounds dense.
Bread.
Bread.
No bread. Beef Wellington. All right, let me think about beef Wellington. I think beef Wellington is a pastry.
Oh, damn.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's a pastry.
Oh dear, they swapped.
Oh shit!
They swapped.
He came
It's
back
not
with a vengeance.
yet.
Oh dear.
What about shepherd's pie? Is that ravioli?
You know, I'll actually agree with that.
Shepherd's pie is a casserole.
What about chicken pot pie?
That's yeah.
That's a pie, definitely.
Pie.
Chicken
Okay.
pot pie for one is definitely pie.
So is a pie not a
But-
ravioli?
Okay, but yes, what is a pie if not a ravioli?
true.
He's like,
I had to
you
think
got me.
there.
You got me.
They got me there.
Is there a difference between pie crust and
I mean, yes, there's a difference, but is there enough of a difference?
I guess that's the question we're asking.
It's all arbitrary. I gotta come clean, guys. My degree is a sham.
I've been lying to you.
None
as a
of this
society.
matters.
I've never even passed the bar exam.
Yeah, I never even passed the part. Oh, God. I dropped out the second semester. I got my ravioli sandwich degree from the University of Oklahoma.
I'm okay.
Online correspondence course.
It's
Uh,
coming
Brian?
downstairs. What?
Why did I place down restore ball and then you immediately just pick it up?
I didn't.
You did.
Like I picked it up as an. I didn't pick it up as an item.
No, you used it.
Oh.
As soon as I set it down, you picked it up and ate it.
It's because you run into it. It's not my fault. You put it right down in front of me.
yeah.
No, he's actually got a point though. Yeah,
If
that
I
is how it
stand
works.
here, if I just stand here and swing my arms, and you walk into it,
You got hit.
You hit me.
yeah, that's your fault.
It
not
was
mine.
self-defense.
That was an assault.
It was self-defense. He ran into it.
Yeah.
I killed him with his own energy.
So why was the Rajang weaker than, or no, stronger than this? I hate your character.
I think it's just
Say
because
that again.
The Rajang had a
Okay,
more
now you
annoying
died.
weak spot.
No, no.
I can do this all day. I can do this all day.
Okay.
I can do this all day.
I won't do it. I won't do
No,
it.
no, you spite. I'm choosing violence today. You incurred my wrath. Too much talk about sandwiches, raviolis. I don't care anymore.
I get free. Get him.
Get him!
Kenji's gonna like wake up tomorrow and he's gonna go out to get lunch and he's gonna go to the shop and he's gonna look at the sandwich aisle and he's scream and just
what he's gonna
break
do-
down in the middle of the store.
He's going to go down into the kitchen. His brother's going to have like a can
Yeah.
of Chef Boyardee ravioli.
Hey, man, you want a
there.
ravioli?
Yo, I'm going to make it. He's
And
going
he
to
just,
flip.
he just slaps it out of his hands, looks up at the sky and screams, "Why, God, why?"
I see a fucking bagel and I'm gonna feel something different about myself.
How would your brother react if you did that, Genji?
You'd probably just look at me. It's just like, all right, you're paying for that shit.
And you're cleaning it up.
I threw it on the ground.
My dad is not a ravioli, but hear me out. Is your dad a ravioli?
That is not a question I was expecting to be asked today.
I think not because we're not made of flour. So we just
Does it have to
you
be
have
flour?
to be You have to be filling in a floury pastry. That was the definition.
I joined into
It's
Theo
all
getting
around
the
it.
fucking firing squad. What the hell did I miss? You missed
Oh,
people.
Lord.
You missed these three knuckleheads incurring my wrath, making me choose violence, and making me regret not drinking anymore. That's what you missed. I hate it here.
All those things have flour. There's no eggs or sugar. Agreed. So, are you saying humans are casserole, Nova?
I think casserole is an old message, but yeah, let's discuss that. Are
Let's
humans
not.
a casserole?
Let's
If a
not.
human rolls around in flour, does that make them
Yeah. If I
You're full of
if-
red sauce?
if I wrapped myself in phyllo dough, would I become a
Baklava?
ravioli? Yeah, would I become
Baklava.
baklava? What if I was also had syrup and honey on me
And average Saturday, yeah, that's
and
true.
nuts?
You
I've
know,
already
these,
got nuts,
these three
so.
these three idiots are talking about what is defining a sandwich, a ravioli, and what else was it? What's a
Ask
cake?
him. Yeah, what's a cake?
Yeah, what
Soup.
The earth.
what's a cake? What's a soup? What's a sandwich? And what's a ravioli? And,
Is the ocean a
lasagna.
soup?
and fuck it, pizza soup.
Pizza is not soup. And I'll tell you why. In my
With my-
three-part dissertation.
with my PhD. Humans are
I
not
do- I-
ravioli.
I
That's what-
do have a pretty huge dick.
All right. Take out the Emperor's Claw and bring it to the doctor.
Yes.
Aw.
Is pizza a pastry?
Yeah.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
A hot dog is a sandwich.
So
Now let's dissect that for a
Oh,
moment.
dear.
Kendrick.
If I
What
stuck
makes you
my-
say a hot dog?
It was Mike in my chat, bro. Earth is one big soup. Okay, I can. I'll agree with that one actually.
Now, I actually disagree because while the Earth's surface is 70% water, the vast majority of the Earth is not.
Hey, but make sure you
Well,
bring a
we're
freeze
just
weapon.
floating like
it
it's-
makes it into a giant bowl.
But you know
We're
what?
Basically,
Most-
just the bread on top of French onion soup. That's what the
Yeah,
continents
you're
are.
right. You're right. The mantle of the Earth is pretty is you know what? The Earth is really more of a pudding.
My 9-page thesis on why humanity deserves less. You know what? I agree with you.
Humanity was a mistake.
Send the asteroid. I'm ready to be
Why
isekai.
Sephiroth was right.
Sephiroth did nothing wrong.
Yeah. I've never even played Final Fantasy VII. I know that.
Griffith did nothing wrong.
Griffith did nothing wrong. Well,
Those are
oh,
fighting words.
Now we're gonna have at you.
It's the same-
Lelouch did everything wrong.
I actually kind of agree with that. Lelouch from Code Goose
Goose.
is a lot like Light from Death Note, in that they like kind of start off as good guys, but they're like clearly corrupted by their power.
Absolute power absolutely corrupts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Who
actually
was-
gave a shit about Lelouch. I didn't give a shit about Light. There was a difference.
I know. After a certain point, I could not redeem anything Lelouch was doing. and
No, I
was
didn't. I didn't think it was always right. I just gave more
Yeah.
more shit about him than Light.
No. Yeah, but you can definitely see how Light got where he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Death Note's really good.
Griffith
but
was
it's less
base, but he
good.
definitely did wrong.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
Oh Lord.
It's a red scorpion.
Yes, it is.
This we needs fire.
Yes, that's why the mission description said to bring ice.
Oh,
Frost.
I don't read.
But if
I'm
it's
aware.
a fire monster and you shoot it with more fire, I mean that's what you're supposed to do, right? You're
Maybe-
supposed to fight fire with fire.
Maybe in Monster Hunter where blast is its own ailment, because not everything's immune, because nothing is immune to
Everything
blast.
is immune to
allegedly.
blast.
Yeah.
Why? Why in Pokemon is fire not weak to fire? It should be.
Fire is weak
Why,
to the
those-
bigger number.
Because you fight fire with fire.
I had to agree with him on this one.
The
Lelouch.
thing is, when you fight fire with fire, you're just being
Uh-huh.
a fire guy against things that are weak to fire, so fire
Yeah.
can't, fight that thing again.
Exactly.
So you're just beating the fire to the punch. You're not fighting it with it.
yeah,
Lelouch
more
So
was,
why
fire.
does
good descendant
dragon
to evil.
we're effective
Good
against
descendant to
dragon?
Sour. I agree.
More fire. Lelouch would
So why is Dragon super effective against Dragon?
Because the only thing that can kill player 2 is player 2.
What? Okay.
I'm confused.
That's an inside joke. I don't even know why I
Yeah,
said
that's I killed myself a lot.
it. Yeah. We used to play Medal of Honor on my GameCube, like split screen, and I forget who it was. I think it was Brian, and he was about to die, and he just like aimed his bazooka at the ground and shot himself up his head. And it was like only player 2 can kill player 2.
Yeah. This is also the time when we found my new nickname, Danger Close Hag.
See, I always equate Danger Close. The first time I remember calling it was when we were playing Dead Island together, because you were constantly throwing bombs in the midst of Rob and I fighting zombies.
I believe it was from we were playing the game Desert Storm.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
I love that one.
Because it took a couple seconds for the RPG to launch.
Yeah.
So I would like turn a corner, hit the button, and while it's in the process of launching, dip back behind the corner and hit the wall in front of us all and kill us all.
The fact that we have 3 very early examples from like high school means that yes, your nickname Danger Close is well earned.
Yes.
If I play with defense with any of you 3 fuckers, I'm standing nowhere near you.
Oh, it's me you gotta look out for, actually. but so because I play Air Raider and I'm constantly calling in airstrikes, I literally don't even bring a gun. I just bring 3 different airstrikes. But they are clearly marked on the ground where they're coming. So you get.
I will still find a way to die.
Oh, for sure. I blew
It's
myself
very
up like
easy,
a million
just-
times.
Yeah, just stand in the fire. You'll
Yeah.
die.
Oh yeah.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. I find
Like,
it hard.
especially when he uses beams!
Beam!
She is the best character in that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
Jesus,
weapon
what the
can
hell?
kill a god!
I wonder if the radio transmissions are about as good as Ace Combat's.
They're much better than Ace Combat's.
Really?
Yeah.
Balaam goes crazy. Air Raider's the Giga Chad class.
Yeah, Air Raider is the Giga Chad class.
Yeah, Rangers, the get shit done class.
Yep.
Fencer is the mech wannabe, and Air Raider, or Wing Diver
Diver.
is
The
The
Cool.
boob window. Oh no, they don't have boob windows anymore in 5.
It's Butnar.
They still have butt dar though. Oh man, I fucking love it. That's what's there. It's just me like side rolling everywhere because I can't sprint.
Yeah, that is the one good thing that Ranger has is they can sprint.
Yeah. And Fencer has a dash, and Wing Diver has a jetpack, and Air Raider,
Has tanks and vehicles.
yeah. But when I don't have those, I just have to like turn to the side and side roll everywhere because it's faster.
It's like side strafing in Doom.
Yeah, or like when you first played Ocarina of Time and you're going through the Hylian fields, and you keep pressing A to do the roll because it's, I don't know, maybe slightly faster.
Is it pronounced Hylian or Hylian?
I don't
Hylian.
think it matters.
Okay.
Who said
Hylian.
Hylian?
I've always said
Hylian.
Hylian.
I actually always said Hilly, but it probably is.
If there's any game that pronounces it, it'd probably be Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom.
No,
Or Hyrule Warriors.
it's
But it's-
Zelda CD or the one
Yeah,
on.
Zelda CDI. Yeah.
Yep.
Faces of Evil and Wanda Gamelon. They're the true authority. Real fans know that the deep lore comes from Faces of Evil and Wanda Gamelon.
Yes, yes. Definitely not Zelda's Adventure, because you can't even hear the deep lore in that one.
No, and it can't play music and sound effects at the same time.
Nope. The CDI was a weird thing.
And that game's more of a mess than the other two are. At least those can do that.
Yeah.
It was the true Zelda game.
Yeah.
It's the one I'm always looking for. I'm on the hunt, but it is expensive as all fuck.
How much
Yeah.
is it?
Let's take a look.
Is
Last
that-
I looked was like 900.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably like several $100.
Fine, I'll do it.
And you don't even have a. Do you have a CDI?
Nope.
Yeah, so you don't even have a CDI to use it.
She's dead.
No!
Finally,
Oh,
about time.
oh, okay.
Oh,
I see you're awake.
I thought that person was dead too.
Holy shit, it's gone up in price.
Yeah.
Is it?
Just the disc. 1,000. It's $1,100 just for the disc. But for complete in box, it's only an extra $100.
Many monies.
It's only an extra $100.
Yeah, you might as well splurge,
Yeah, see,
right?
that's-
You're
see-
already spending $1,100.
You should have said that to me when I fucking bought the PS5 yesterday.
Well, you can actually play and use and enjoy the PS5. Zelda's Adventure, you can play it and not enjoy it.
KFC. Sorry, I heard everything you said. I saw
No,
a
it's
bucket.
KFA. It's Kentucky Fried Origami.
Fuck, he's good.
Guys, how come the KFC console never came out? It's almost like it was a publicity stunt.
I think it did, just limited.
Like less than 100.
You know, thinking about it realistically, maybe frying chicken in the same thing that you use to play sensitive electronics is not a good idea.
Not with that
Why?
attitude.
Grease is known to be bad for GPUs.
It'll help lube it up.
Also,
I mean, you can still play a computer if you submerge most of it in mineral oil.
PS5 ain't got no games. Is that a fucking KFC
so-
bucket?
yes, this is a KFC.
What the
bucket.
fuck?
KFA.
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 Korean fried origami. I mean Kentucky fried origami.
Did you just Korean fried origami?
Yeah, man.
Did that character try to pull off her shoe and she's not wearing shoes?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
That's basically
She
our
likes meat.
daughter. That's our daughter basically.
So you're like her 3 weird dads.
Yeah, she had 2 weird mothers, but they're currently wanted for war crimes.
Mm. So instead, she got 3 weird dads.
Yep.
3 men and a baby.
More like 2 dads and a really weird uncle.
2.5 men. Got it.
The origami are attacking.
Am I the half man?
I was afraid. I was afraid to the
Oh.
doctor.
Oh.
Oh. Like he said, so disappointed. Just keeps going lower with the O's.
Oh, are we getting nuked?
I think the director's attacking us.
I think the director needs a new fucking script.
Yo, she is going in on that bucket, bro.
It's like, I don't care about nukes.
That's me when I get KFC, man.
She's like, Leroy, why'd you do all that? I got chicken.
That is
She doesn't
definitely
even care.
that is definitely my daughter, dude. She does not care about the world. Just going in on that bucket.
It's chicken, baby.
Yo, she got that like 7-piece fucking breast of origami meat. Good shit.
Yo, let me tell you guys a secret, a KFC secret. You can refill your bucket.
Yep, if you eat it within 60 minutes.
Yeah,
That sounds dangerous.
and no fast food clerk who's getting paid minimum wage is gonna check to make sure you didn't just dump all your chicken in a backpack.
Yep.
So you can just refill your bucket, guys.
They don't get paid enough to care.
They don't get paid enough to care. That's a pro tip from me to you. Second pro tip: the ducks at the park are free. Just take
The elites don't want you to know
The
this.
elites don't want you to know.
But the ducks are free at the park.
Steal the cameras! Steal the cameras!
I have like 80 of them at home.
What am I gonna do with them? I don't know, but they were free.
But
so,
I have them.
You can
Yeah.
cook the duck.
Yeah. But I don't want to. They're so cute,
But they taste good.
and their bones are crunchy.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. If you eat them in one go, the little baby ducks, they have a nice
Oh.
crunch to them.
You were the person in Fable who ate all the big crunchy chickens.
Crunchy chick. Yeah. No, yeah, because actually, so playing Fable and just playing video games in general, I can't make evil decisions. I feel weird about it, and I feel bad to the characters. So, like, but I'm trying to do an evil run and, like, see what all the stuff looks like. So you just buy, like, 900 crunchy chicks, and you stand in the town square, and you just hotkey it, and you just eat them all.
Yep.
And it's just like crunchy chick after crunchy chick, and I feel like the villagers are like walking by, going like, "That guy's been eating chickens for like 3 days
Straight.
and he shows no signs of stopping anytime soon."
I mean, that was the one way to get into the one like face store. There's like you have to be
Yep.
evil or
I
eat
think that
5
was-
crunchy chickens.
I think that's probably what I did it for, or something like that. But yeah, so I would just eat them and just like constantly down them until you get evil. There you go. Because it only gives you like 1 evil point.
I like making the evil decisions in games like that. I like to see both extremes on the spectrum.
Yeah, I like that they exist, but I don't know. I like being a good guy. It's boring, maybe.
Yeah, and they
But
say
I
video games
like
cause
it.
violence.
I like it.
They
Even
do,
in, like,
because
you
I
wanna
always
be-
choose violence.
Yeah, even in like D&D, anytime like all your players are like, "Yeah, let's torture him for the information," I'm always like, "No, why are we torturing people?"
Because
It
we're
doesn't
Batman.
work.
We're Batman and we're
Uh,
committing genocide.
Depends on how you torture them.
No, torture does not work. It has been like scientifically proven that it is ineffective.
More like they were ineffective.
Yeah, yeah, but
They'll
It works
just
for
agree
me.
to what you're trying to say. The thing is
Yeah.
with
They'll just
torture,
say
you have to. It's like a give and take. You have to make sure you're not telling them what you want to hear. Yeah. So.
Well, then
And
they'll
then
just
you
make
then you
something up.
corroborate it with other evidence.
Yeah, or they'll just make something up. So torture does not
It's
work.
very inefficient.
Yeah. So you know how they got like I can't remember. Okay, so the British during World War II had an incredible way to get information out of Nazi officers. Right? They treated them well. They stuck them all in a house together where they could just like they were under like house arrest together, and then they just microphoned the house to shit, and they bugged it. And because the officers were like letting their guard down and like talking to each other, they just got all the information that way. It was like incredible. It was so effective.
Yeah. Spying is more efficient than torture.
Yeah. And it's not even spying really, because like they're already prisoners of war. You know what I mean? They
You're
should know.
bugging the prisoners. You're spying on them.
Yeah. But so one thing that does work super well for like I can't remember the exact incident, but I think it was they were trying to get information for like a terror cell or something like that.
taking
And,
dogs
like,
out real quick. I'll be
And
back.
like torture
Gotcha.
wasn't working. You know what did work? They gave him Doritos.
Yeah, they'll make you talk.
And he loved Doritos, and so he was willing to talk for more Doritos.
Damn, he's good.
There's like torture does not work as well as like good interrogation. Torture and
You
interrogation.
catch
are
more
two different
flies
things.
with honey.
Absolutely. Anyway, where are we going? Oh, I was just talking about how I don't like being a bad guy in video games. I just don't take joy in it. I want to be the hero. I want to save the guys and be the happy man.
Well, don't play Final Fantasy 16 then.
I probably was in no danger of that happening anyway.
It actually probably would have been a RPG you would play
Yeah.
because it's not turn-based.
Very
Very action oriented from what I'm seeing so far.
That's probably true. I'm hoping they do like a good like remake of like Final Fantasy VI, because I've heard that's one I'd really like. And if Final Fantasy Tactics was on the Switch, I'd absolutely play the shit out of that.
It should
That
be.
seems like my
They
kind
they need to port that one forward at least.
Yeah, that seems like my kind of thing. But other than that, the only Final Fantasies I like beat were 1, and that's it. Beat the first one. I played 2. I played 8, 10.
7?
Nope.
No, I never played 7. And I'm playing Final Fantasy 14, which I actually like a lot. But anytime anybody, Brian knows. Anytime I get into like a raid or something like that, and people are like, "Oh yeah, that's a reference to blah blah blah," I always have to have Brian explain it to me.
In detail.
Yeah, because I have no concept of like the Final Fantasy history.
And I am a Final Fantasy fanboy.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't go out and pre-order Final Fantasy 16, I'm such a horrible fanboy.
It's because you don't have the console.
That hasn't stopped me from buying games.
That's
Granted, some of those were just for my personal collection to own.
true.
And probably, like, I have Superman 64. I have zero intention of ever playing that game.
Not with that attitude, brother.
Why not? I've played it. You have to at
Yeah.
least boot it up and see what the deal is.
I booted up to make sure it worked.
Okay, you gotta boot it up. You gotta get in game. You gotta bash all the buttons and
Nope.
see what all the
Gotta
stuff.
make sure all the controls work,
I-
bro.
Yeah,
I am a evolved organism. I can learn from people's mistakes.
it's not that bad. Kenji, roll with me on this.
Oh no.
It's not that bad.
If you
Superman 64.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
No,
I agree.
no, damn it, Leo!
It's not that bad.
It's
Damn
bad.
it.
Brian,
It's bad.
you gotta play it. You gotta test it
It's
out.
it's
you gotta,
you have to say like
you gotta see for yourself.
you always have to try something once, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're inebriated with alcohol, you should at least
Yeah.
try it once.
You've been
Alright, so I should go and try heroin?
Yeah.
Yes.
We were just talking
Everyone
about like
should try it at least once.
You heard it here, folks. Kenji is endorsing you to try black tar heroin.
Sure, whatever.
I I turned it around on you, but I was agreeing with you the whole time.
Let's
You
just
could have very easily also turned it around.
you know what, I at this point just choose violence. That's the
Well, but you're not choosing violence.
that is
You're
the lesson
choosing to
today.
back down.
That is the lesson today. Always choose violence.
Yeah. Wake up and choose violence, kids. That's another lesson from Kenji.
If you play
Wake up and
JRPGs,
choose violence.
you play JRPGs, you play Fire Emblem, you play fighting games, always choose violence. That's always
Yeah.
that's how you get through all your problems in life.
So Kenji, you like Fire Emblem, right?
Yeah.
All right. You played Three Houses.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Three Houses compared to like the older games?
I think it's actually the perfect game for most people who've never played Fire Emblem before to get into it. It's very
Yeah.
versatile. It's not as restrictive compared to the older Fire Emblems, which are more traditional, and you know. But
Even Awakening.
yeah, Awakening is probably like if you're looking.
Thanks here. I'll take care of the tank. You guys take care of the flyer.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you're looking for a traditional Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
like to play, I would generally recommend Awakening. Yes.
So yeah, I have played Awakening and I beat it. And it might be, I like it a lot. So I played a fair amount of Fire Emblem games myself. Three Houses is the only one I just like. I can't beat. I can't bring myself to beat it. I do not like the whole.
Monastery.
I hate it. I can't stand it.
It's very time consuming, but you can just like skip it.
It's time consuming, it's boring, but I feel like I can't skip it because my Fire Emblem brain is telling me to min-max all my time and do everything. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, yeah,
So-
you could say that, but like it still gives you auto options for like, you know, seminars and stuff
Why
like
are
that.
you going after them? I'm the one shooting you, you son of a bitch!
And plus,
Yeah, but
like,
it's-
what really matters are the levels you gain from combat, anyways. So.
Yeah. And like my dudes are like crazy OP, and I really shouldn't be worrying about it. But I don't know. It's just like,
A lot.
yeah, and a lot in not a good way. I don't think it adds anything to the game. I don't think it's interesting. I think I actually like the story, and I think it's other than that a good Fire Emblem game. But the fact that like 60% of it sometimes feels like I'm playing a dating sim, kind of sucks.
I mean, that was the same thing with Awakening, with like the character relationships.
Oh no, Awakening was great because it wasn't like a full-on dating sim. It was like a eugenics simulator. It was like, oh, I gotta smush these two characters together so they can make a baby with these traits.
Just just
Sacred
matchmaking.
Stones was terrible about that.
Was it? I
The
remember
brother
I
and
liked
sister.
Sacred Stones.
According
Sacred Stones-
to Nova, I never played
yeah,
it.
Sacred
And
Stones was
she
my
also
first
agrees
Fire
that Kenji's pain is palpable.
Yeah. Every time.
Oh my
every time
god,
open
I
my
have a
mouth,
supporter on my side.
sighs.
It's
Yeah.
a Christmas miracle.
So I played
Ninja's
Sacred
awesome.
Stones, Awakening. I played Path of Radiance and Dawn of the GameCube and the Wii one.
Yeah.
And a couple more. I can't remember. But I liked Awakening a lot actually. 'Cause I like the time travel, smush characters together to make a funny baby.
Yeah, no.
Thing, but because it was simple, right? You just like paired them up in battles, and eventually it would happen.
Yeah.
I didn't have to teach them a lesson and like
Motivate them and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Or give them gifts.
Trying to sleep with their students.
yeah,
You mean
no,
the
yeah,
students
that's
try
the
to-
other thing. That's actually the other thing that I think is like crazy morally bankrupt. Like there's like a romance system still because there should be in Fire Emblem, right? But you're a professor and they're all your students.
To be
That
fair,
gives me the willies.
to be
I
fair,
don't
most
like
of them.
At least it's realistic.
What game are we talking about?
it. Fire Emblem
Three Houses. Rick finds it weird about the fact that like it pushes the concept of marrying your students.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
like that.
Yeah, I can be.
Yeah,
It did Soma just beat the monster?
he did.
Yes, he did.
MVP.
Good job, Soma.
I was
You
fighting
can
it.
see why that bothers me, right?
Yeah.
It feels like grooming.
Well, to me, it's
Are-
like it's a case of it's fiction, so who gives a shit at the end of the day?
Because
That-
It's also the same reason in Persona 5 I went for my teacher.
uh,
Because otherwise you're just dating other students and me as an adult doing that. I'm just like,
mm. So you were coming at it from a Brian perspective and not from an in-character perspective.
yeah, I was coming as like I want to like be in character but romance someone that's legal for me. So I went with the teacher that's moonlights as a nurse or a maid
I see. I gotcha.
in the outfit. and
Like,
everything.
Isn't that still weird though? Because your character's underage.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would think that would be weird in character.
Like that, I don't
In
think that's.
character, yes.
I don't
It's-
think that's
it's
any
weird.
better, if by your logic, in my opinion.
No, it's just a different point of view, which
Yeah.
I also think that that's kind of weird. Yeah.
Because you don't have to date anyone in Persona,
True.
so, you know.
Remember, Japan's Japan's age of consent is 13.
Japanese.
No, it's 16. It's 16. Philippines is 13.
16
Still
is way
younger.
too young. There's a
Granted,
lot of US
states here
Yeah,
that's
there's-
16, and you can marry at 12 if it's
Yeah.
It's a
Someone's
groom or be
man.
groomed world in JRPG land. Yep.
You guys want to go on a trip somewhere?
Really? Where what you thinking, Theo? Where you thinking?
I was
Theo,
thinking-
you want to
Japan
elaborate
seems
on
like
that?
a nice place.
What did
Not
you
the
say,
Philippines.
Theo?
It's sometimes
Japan seems like a nice place, not the Philippines. Well, there's a place in the Philippines where you can hunt men for sport.
You can hunt men for sports.
We were
Yep.
all nice
I'm
and
making
quiet,
that up.
so you,
I'm
you
making
can
that
clip,
up.
You can clip that audio.
I'm making it up.
Don't
Don't believe
let
me.
him say it.
No, that's corrected. 16 is the age of consent. That's a cat.
It's still too young, man.
Yeah,
Tsubaki!
18 is too young.
To me, it's a case of like, why are you gonna bring your morals into a video game, where like you find that stuff strange, but you killing someone
Well, no,
or
no,
like
no.
enslaving Pokemon, that's
So,
not weird.
yeah, I'm not saying it should be banned or anything like that,
Yeah.
right? And I get it,
Yeah.
where like you understand that, but like me, Rick, playing it, I was like, I don't like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's just like it's fucking fiction, you know. To me, I'm just like, okay, it's there, it's whatever.
Well, I guess I should apologize then for having feelings about the things that I'm playing and enjoying.
Well, I mean,
You should feel sorry about it.
well, it's not so
I
much.
should.
It's not so much that, because like if you look at like, let's say like, because I know guys who are like that, who are like a little more emotional about that, I guess you could say. Like one of them was just like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I can't watch Attack on Titan because it reminds me of like the Holocaust or something like that. And I'm like, okay, then don't
To be
watch.
fair,
don't
there
watch.
are moments. Yeah, then don't watch it, and that's a perfectly acceptable response.
And to me, like, there's also a case. I'm like, okay, do you think Dragon Ball Z is racist?
Yes.
Because
a little, yeah.
no, it 100% is. Frieza's
Yeah.
racist.
She's wearing a loosely fitted, which asking if she's wearing a shirt is a very open question. Which character were you talking about? White,
one
green,
without
or
a
red?
shirt. The one without a shirt.
The one
They're
with the-
all vaguely
above.
shirts of some sort. And if you combine them all together, it's a full boob because
Yeah,
Alyssa has
one with the
under
white.
boob. Tsubaki or Sakura has side boob, and Tsubaki has like the full frontal cleavage. Combine it all together, all you need is a nipple.
Yeah.
Just looked up and saw boobs. Yeah, it's mostly what this game is. It's
That's
just look up,
anime.
you see boobs.
I'm not complaining.
And she's wearing a blouse. It's just that button or those ties are doing the god's work, like or the devil's work. If you
It's
wanna
actually
look at it.
it's actually fighting God right now.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
It's like the weight of the world is on those straps.
Oh man, my stream
What?
quality went down. I gotta refresh so I can zoom in. Right?
What?
Man,
What
it's
are we
not
fighting?
just the boobs, the whole the pants with the little bit of hip showing. That's awesome. I like that.
We've been working on
Anyway.
all day. Our social generally predict residential.
I'm stressed just looking at them. Yeah.
I've
How do
already,
women have boobs? It seems like such a hassle.
do men not have boobs?
Nope.
I mean,
They're
not in the
smaller.
same way.
They're smaller.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm stressed
They're
just
not
looking
allowed
at
to
them,
have
right?
Mine don't really hassle me though. You know what? You do have to worry about not sitting on your testicles and stuff though too.
Yeah.
So we got hassles too. Give mine away to anyone who wants them. All right. I don't want them. Yeah, sitting on your testicles is a problem. Or zipping up too fast. Every man in their life has zipped up too fast exactly once.
Yeah.
Because that is a lesson you do not need to repeat again.
Yeah, no, it's you learn very quick to like
Mhm.
respect the zipper area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That like like you can't like sometimes like Pavlovian responses you need to repeat the experiments. No, that's not one you need to repeat. It happens exactly once. And then you learn. You gonna learn.
I've already made it clear that if this emote is not in the game, then in the next 2 games, then I'm not playing the game, right? Just
Yep.
reminding you guys.
That's
Yep.
your favorite one. Huh?
This needs to be in the next 2 games, otherwise I have 0 interest.
He has a point.
It's like hypnotic in a sense.
So where are we going?
Yeah.
I was talking about Three Houses, and you were like, "Oh yeah, it doesn't matter because it's fiction, right?" And I think that's valid. I mean, if you want to enjoy it, I'm not saying you're not allowed to enjoy it.
Yeah,
because
no, it's just
thing. But like me playing it, I was like, that's a little weird. So like when I was like looking at all the candidate stuff, I picked one of the other adults. You know what I mean? I think it was the sword lady, the like blonde sword lady who's like a other teacher. I was like, that's the one.
Catherine?
She's in a I think it's Catherine. She has like a relic sword too or
Yeah,
something.
that's Catherine.
Oh, I
And I was
hate
like,
her.
that's the one because she's not a child.
Yeah, but she's a capital See you next Tuesday.
Yeah. She's also kind of hot.
Oh no,
I,
we're
I
not.
prefer
No,
the
we're not arguing with you there.
blue-haired girl. Blue-haired girl.
Oh, Shamir.
Yeah.
Literal goth mommy.
Yeah.
Places. Holy crap, it's huge.
Is this the
That's
final
what she
mission?
said.
That's an origami. Maybe?
Shio,
This does kind of feel like ending.
mommy.
Did we stumble into an ending?
We
Are you
might
guys
have
gonna
actually.
kill God?
We're gonna eat God.
Ryan, are you gonna finish two games 2 days in a row?
2 games in a row.
He only craves what's inside you and he's talking to a child. We gotta cancel this motherfucker!
Canceling
With
some
monster.
bullets!
Let me get up in them guts, girl.
Gotta cancel him with bullets.
She's less than a year old.
Oh, that's super gross. Oh, you know what, Kenji? How do you feel about the 1,000-year-old Dragon Ball situations that happens all the time? How does that make you feel?
I don't care.
You don't care
I
because
don't
it's
care.
fiction?
Yeah.
All right. Kenji has no strong feelings about things as long as they're fiction.
Well, by that logic, then should you give a shit about like people committing murder in video games?
I mean, I usually try to stop it because, like I said, I try to be the good guy.
What if you're playing Fire Emblem? You're committing war crimes.
Yeah, and actually, to
So-
be fair, so the second battle of the fields where it's the three-way battle,
Ooh, right on the head.
and you're up against like your former classmates or
Yeah.
the former like other classmates. That was one of the ones where I turned it off and I couldn't do it because it killed one of them and it had like a death notification.
I mean, if I landed like that,
and I
on
was
the
like,
day-
I can't do it. I can't do this.
I murdered everyone.
Oh, I murdered the shit
couldn't
out
kill
of
him.
everybody.
It made me feel bad.
Yeah, no, that's always like a thing to me. And like everyone's just like, oh no, it's a 1,000-year-old vampire. It's wrong. I'm like, okay, but I guess murder's okay. Slavery's okay in Pokemon.
Okay,
stuff like
but
that?
look,
Whoa! Pokemon isn't slavery. It's
Oh,
friendship.
oh, really? It's fiction.
it's
But also-
cockfighting with extra
but
steps.
look. Also,
Where are
you
the
can't-
missiles coming from?
You can't justify a wrong by saying, well, other thing is wrong too. Well, first thing is still maybe wrong. You can't just say because they're more wrong. That's not really a good argument. It's a logical fallacy. I can't remember which one, but it is one of the logical fallacies.
Aboutism?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So, I mean,
Alright, but like, what do you... what about human nature? We initially designed to destroy everything we create. Is murder human nature or programmed? Is it nature or programmed?
It's
ever
it's
since
nature. It's
there were
nature.
two people, someone has hated somebody else.
Cain and Abel.
Because it was like, hey, you're not me.
Humans are inherently evil.
Fuck that.
Nature's always about the apex predator and surviving.
Man, so I actually disagree. I don't think humans are inherently evil, and I think they're inherently good.
I do not agree with you.
Okay,
I-
okay.
like, it's
This whole
serious-
submarine thing
It serious
memes
wise,
immediately.
I do not agree with you at all. That's just me, though.
No, actually, well,
I
feel
think
like
humanity
people
is
are
a
more
mistake.
neutral. I don't. I have a little more hopeful view of the future.
What does he mean, Doctor? You knew all of this?
Trying to pay attention to the story. But no, as humans, like, as individuals, yeah, we're kind of chaos, but to live and survive, we've developed a way to, like, that's what morals came from, is us being able to live together in harmony.
Yeah.
Society.
Yeah, that's a society. We're
We live in a society.
social-based creatures. We are also a destructive force of nature, against nature.
Screw nature.
Look, just
Okay, don't cancel me. I didn't.
How would you cancel someone over that?
Screw nature.
Yes, it says it again.
I'm working on extending my carbon footprint.
You know, I have a feeling that we're actually having a conversation very similar to what these two are having right now.
It's
Probably.
kind of feeling that way,
Yeah, I know.
honestly.
Bro, it's
Like humanity and shit, and like living with monsters, like the.
bro, it's
We-
still summer. What are we philosophizing?
Yeah.
about?
So, I mean, I'm definitely against like end stage capitalism, right? Because power corrupts, right? And absolute power corrupts absolutely. I think we can all agree on that. But I think a baseline human is pretty decent. Once they start getting money and power, they're not anymore.
Have you ever lived in a ghetto?
You know what? That's fair. But that's because it's small. I think it's a situation, right? It's a surrounding circumstances that cause them to be like that. It's not because those people are born bad.
Bro, that came from the soul, Theo. I know that came from first lead.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I mean, I lived in the city for a couple of years, but I was born in the country. Have you seen a trailer park?
Yep.
I mean, I have.
And there's varying levels of trailer park. There's some nice ones.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't think people are born bad. I think their socioeconomical circumstances can lead them to being
Yeah.
less than ideal.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
And I think, well, I mean, obviously there are always he's mentally ill. He was clearly mentally ill.
Life is not like it's not black and white. It's a bell curve. You have like extreme ends.
Yeah, that's why I said most people, right, are decent. I think if most people weren't decent, society would have collapsed thousands of years ago. We would have never have gotten to the point where we work together the way we do now to make things.
I'd argue it's more of a fear of, like, mutually assured destruction.
I wouldn't think it's mutually assured destruction. I think it's selfish altruism, right? What benefits society also benefits me. Therefore, it is in my best interest to do what is best for society, right? So it's selfish because it benefits me, but it's also altruistic because it benefits everybody else as well.
So it's both evil and good.
Yeah,
Yin and yang.
kinda. But that's the way I kind of feel about things.
This motherfucker just built an origami mech.
Yeah, he did. He's gonna drive it around.
And he's just gonna walk away with his
see you guys
sandals.
later.
Look at his sandals.
Well, you guys have all the guns and swords. He's got sandals.
He's Luffy.
I don't know what that means.
One Piece Luffy.
The three,
I don't know what a One Piece is.
The 3-piece.
That's a kind
it
of
is-
good, right.
I don't
It's
think
like
anyone
the
knows what
dollar menu of
One Piece is.
KFC. That's what the One Piece is.
Okay.
Dollar menu KFC.
Are you gonna say it doesn't exist?
Did they ever find the One Piece?
No,
Not
it's still
yet.
going.
The One Piece is just a
He
giant
thinks they might
turtle.
find it in like
It's a
2025.
leotard. The One Piece is a leotard.
I was making a joke. I didn't know the One Piece was an actual thing they had to find.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
just
was
a,
trying to be silly.
It's actually just Godzilla, just
Oh.
under.
Well, I
That
do
might
love
be a
Godzilla.
possibility. It might be a giant mech.
I fucking love
Oda
Godzilla.
said after One Piece he wanted to make a mech anime, but he's getting too old, so I think he's including it in One Piece.
Hell yeah.
I'll
Dude.
start at that season.
Hard genre switch. Right, last 2 episodes.
I mean, it's not a,
Go into
it,
back.
Sounds like a trigger
right
anime.
now in his story. It fits into the story.
Yeah.
This is symbolic of something, and I don't
Yeah.
care.
Tits?
Capitalism.
This is capitalism.
something capitalism.
Waiting for other players. Always waiting on Kenji.
I swear to God, if I have to wait for you to come back to life, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, why is Kenji behind?
Wait, why are you after me? I did nothing.
I'm saying Jag Nova.
What is she weak to? Is this Genova?
Breeze is doing okay, but
I'm gonna use Divine.
Yeah,
Something just shot me.
I just stick to Divine.
Spark's doing a bit more.
Divine did a decent amount.
Oh, they split. Oh,
I'm
that-
just shooting big dude,
that's-
mostly because I want to
Charge.
use a
Run.
bigger target.
He's the big guy's the main thing I'm seeing on the mini map.
Heather.
Ow.
Is she shooting?
Mayhaps.
That hurt.
Ow.
This gun just uses my bullets like crazy.
My gun will pierce the heavens.
Oh, I wish I could beat the drill that would pierce the heavens.
Arda Nova.
I think they're enraged.
Nova never met her.
Ow. Watch out, his bullets actually hurt you if you're in midair.
I'm too tired to keep making jokes. I'm finally out of energy. I've hit the floor.
Did he
But I do-
become resistant to stuff when they became enraged? Because my bullets are not doing nearly as much damage as they were before.
Mayhaps.
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
their
he did.
resistance has changed.
Ow.
I do kind of want to see this. I just want See if this.
I don't like that. It's so creepy.
Alright, I don't think he's angry anymore. He's all tuckered out.
Oh, it's all fucking out. Just like me.
I'm fighting 2 battles right now. 1, a cat trying to position himself so he's comfortable. 2, the actual game.
I forgot to grab healing items.
3, the audio.
Ow.
That's why I'm shouting.
If I shout loud enough, it might drown out the game audio. This doesn't... I'm waiting for phase 2.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for him to not be angry anymore. Because then I can deal damage. Alright, not angry anymore. He really likes me. Really, really likes me.
Oh,
They don't like the bullets.
not a lot of people do. When it's being shot in their face.
He's got a point.
Why?
Oh, that was a weird attack.
Okay.
He's angry again.
Kenji, have you watched all of Dragon Ball Super?
I'm gonna be honest. I mostly just like skimmed through it.
Yeah.
And like,
I was gonna ask you how much of it was worth watching because I just finished the stuff with Future Trunks.
I like the Tournament of Power.
well, that's the final arc. So honestly, I'd say watch like Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F, which are the movies of the first 2 arcs.
Yeah.
And then
I've already seen the first 2 arcs.
yeah, because I feel like they did the pacing on that better, if anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Zamasu arc is actually good. I just did not like the way they handled the ending of the arc, if anything.
Yeah, yeah, and I saw that, and I'm just wondering like how much beyond here is still worth watching.
I think it's the Tournament of Power after. Well, oh no, another tournament. That tournament's good too.
Is that the one between Universe 6 and 7?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that too. So,
Okay. I think after that it's just mostly like preparation for the Tournament of Power, right?
Yeah.
I feel like I have like hundreds of episodes left to go though.
What do you think, Theo? Does he need to really watch the preps? He could probably just dive into the Tournament of Power, in all honesty.
Yeah, I'm on episode
Yeah.
76 out of 131.
Yeah, you could probably just dip into it, because like all that is just like mini fan service of like, it's like, hey, you remember Android 17 kind of scenario? Like, well, here's what he's been doing kind of stuff. Or
I kind of like that stuff more. I gotta be honest with you. Some of the stuff in Super that I've liked the most is the weird, like, hey, remember this character stuff? Because
Like
it
Yamcha.
wasn't. Yeah.
the
what's
baseball
Yamcha?
game.
Oh yeah, the baseball game. I watched that one. I really liked that. I was like, oh look, Yamcha, you're relevant. And then he wasn't
relevant.
And then he wasn't, but he was
died.
relevant for a second. And then like, didn't he like he like they like got him in the crater in the pose or something like
Yeah,
that?
he got-
in the Yamcha
yeah.
pose. Yeah, oh, that was really good actually.
Okay.
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Because
murder hobos.
he was building an arc to, save humanity.
Uh huh. So why were you stopping him?
Because
Oh.
it's funny.
We were talking about ravioli too much.
Yeah, we don't really know anymore. Is an arc a ravioli?
Yes.
So Theo's never said no to any one of these I've proposed. He's never said no.
Oh, welcome back, Doctor.
In sandals.
Sacrifice Shio.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice Shio.
Why?
To win.
To win.
Jiggle.
Theo's brain is not working at full capacity right now.
Yeah, I'm like 30%. It's fine.
Are you sleep
That's
deprived?
20% more than normal.
Are you sleep deprived?
The last few days, I've gotten a little bit of sleep.
What's a little more than 3 hours?
A little bit more. Like 4 or 5.
Well, it's survivable.
That's normal.
Don't you see? There was never a place for me upon that ship. There was never a new world.
Alright, so I mean, we all know like anime impractical outfits, right? But look at this thing. Look at all the like loose straps and just like stuff that could get caught on things
I can merely see it.
and like easily rip her shirt off, which provides no protection.
You are the final step.
What about Final Fantasy armor?
So much.
I feel the same way about Final Fantasy armor.
Thing is, I think in this one they actually kind of explain like armor is useless against the Aragami just because they can eat through cells. The only reason our shields work is because they're Aragami cells.
Okay, but even then,
So what? Instead of having armor, why not be comfortable?
because that doesn't
Same with Bloodborne.
it doesn't look comfortable. I mean, even if it is comfortable, like look at all the straps and tassels
me
and
something.
stuff. It could easily get caught on something, right? And like a monster could grab that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You dare
Or-
judge Nomura Tetsua's character design in Kingdom
or
Hearts?
it could get caught in the escalator, and then you're doomed.
All the zippers and belts.
All those zippers and belts.
Yeah,
Especially from like the bouncer, which was like the Kingdom Hearts like drawing room floor.
yeah, yeah. I've never really liked that. Even in Final Fantasy, I
Is it
don't
a-
really like it all that much. It always just seemed a little too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
It has a function.
she upgraded.
Are you guys about to dive into that vagina, Farhead?
How could she maintain
I hope.
her individuality, her humanity? It was absorbed by the Nova, taken with her core.
This Brock looking ass.
Yeah, I was like, Doc, are you ever gonna open your fucking eyes?
He has a couple times.
Oh.
To scare the fuck out of you.
Yeah, like when
It was a red herring that we thought he was gonna be the villain.
like when he's like 5 centimeters apart from you.
I thought you were gonna say when he's 5 centimeters dilated.
Oh my god.
I don't know why that's where my brain went. I'm tired.
To the moon.
Just gonna fly us to the moon.
Are you certain? You would take the Nova with you? Shio, listen to me! She's still alive, right, Doc? Right? I don't know. But if she wasn't, then
I know things.
I like the music.
For the first time, I understand everything. All of what you taught
I'm not
me
listening
is
to it because I don't want to hear the echoes of our conversation.
There's subtitles. You're good.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not reading them either. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, at least he's honest.
Sometimes I wonder if you can.
Of course I can.
to be
Yeah.
fair, Brian,
You
like
read Dune.
half of us play Yu-Gi-Oh, so we don't read. So
So where's Lindau?
he's dead, Theo.
Dead.
He's not.
He's dead. It's the literally like the ending, basically. Where is he?
He jumped through a different dimension, changed his first name to Mike, and started a pillow company in Michigan.
And he got isekai.
Aw, why do you got it dirty like that?
I don't know. I don't know who the guy
That's
is.
Lindell, not Lindo.
Yeah, I know. That was the joke.
Different person.
That was the
And-
joke, Brian.
And insulting.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who he was.
Though I hear those pillows are decent.
I'll never know
Me neither.
because I don't want to support fascism.
Or a crazy man.
Yeah.
Will you leave already?
Yeah, Jesus. They're like, oh, it's been rising, and it's been doing it for 8 years. Just get out of here.
It stopped. She's not God. Damn it.
God, just go. Go to the moon. Whatever you're gonna do, do it now.
Go on now, get.
Go on, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of my gooseberry bush. Damn kids.
I think she's telling someone to eat her body.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ho ho.
It's starting to get kinky in here.
So he's gonna do a fusion dance with her.
Eat me.
Bro, what
She's
the
unconscious.
Bro, what the fuck is going on? I don't know, bro.
John. Ah.
The
Why are we smiling?
The hussy looking strange.
Brian, what would it look like if you and I did the fusion dance?
We have to be of similar height.
You're right, we're not.
So it,
No, we don't. No, they don't, because Vegeta's short as fuck.
Similar height.
Vegeta's way shorter than Goku.
Is he?
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
I would say like, if we're counting the hair, he's like.
We're not counting the hair.
Well,
Do
you
count
have,
the hair
to,
when
no,
you
you
get-
have to be of the same height because, like when Vegeta tried to fusion dance with Goku in Dragon Ball GT, Goku reverted back to child form, and
Oh.
then
Hey, you
the
know
dance failed.
You're right, and Vegeta and Goku fuse most of the time with the earrings. Right? Know how to do it?
I'd say it's
A few
equal.
times.
Alright, Brian, what would it look like if you and I wore the fusion earrings?
A much bigger beard.
Yep.
Was your
Although
beard?
mine's trimmed more now, but still, yeah.
Yeah, I just actually got mine touched up and
Yeah.
make it nice.
Our
Am
beard
I
powers
watching
would come out.
Evangelion? What the hell is going on
Yeah,
here?
yeah. It's just like
Apparently,
the end of 2001:
she
A
just-
Space Odyssey.
She
combined
just
with
ate the
Evangelion.
moon.
I gotta rewatch Evangelion.
So do I.
Like the
I never
rebuild?
I've never finished it.
It's been like 20 years since I've seen it.
Are you talking about the original or the rebuild movies?
I don't know. I saw the original and then I saw the movie end of Evangelion, right? And I think that's it. That's all I've ever seen of it.
The rebuild movies are like a retelling. if
So should I
anything.
just watch those?
If you still remember everything from the original, might as well watch.
I mean, I
those
remember
instead.
that I loved it. So,
We just beat the game, guys.
Wow!
yay!
Congratulations!
I was not
Thanks, man.
expecting that.
Yeah.
Project GE for General Electronics.
Huh. Yeah. So Lindo did die.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He's still alive.
Where
He's
it
gonna
up?
show up in the second game.
It is literally the credits, Theo.
He lives
Yeah, there's
on in
2
your
more
heart,
games.
Theo.
There's 2 more games.
That's true. Did he die on screen?
No.
Nope.
Then he's not
We-
dead.
We never found a body. We did find his armlet inside an origami.
No body, no murder.
Yeah.
If he didn't die on screen, he ain't dead. That's
We
how
have
it
a-
works in these things.
Then where is he?
If there's a post game, he'll show up in that. If not, he'll be in the sequel.
One of them.
That's how anime works.
Oh, UFO Table was involved with this.
So, anyone understand what the fuck just happened?
She turned into the moon.
All I understood was that
That's
you
rough,
guys,
buddy.
I hate all of you. That's what I've learned today. Is I hate all of
Ricky
you.
with the quickness.
I hate
And it's
all of
2
you.
o'clock in the morning for me.
We call it the Rickness.
It's high noon
Yeah.
somewhere in the world.
Get down with the
Ah,
Rickness.
dude.
The only thing I've learned today is that I must choose violence. You guys always reawaken my deepest repressed
That's-
shower thoughts.
And in this cutscene right here, that's Lindo's God arc right there, the buzzsaw. So she's still mourning his loss.
He's dead.
He
because
lost
she
his weapon.
wanted
it's
his
fine.
shaft.
Mm,
That's his shaft right there.
it's
Yeah,
on
she wants
screen.
it.
He's still alive.
Yeah.
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 Why do you think we have Masked Ogre?
I also want to
Lindo.
say, like, even if we, like, at those God arcs are like fused to us. I think they're like part of our essence. I don't think we can take them off. We shower with those things on.
Just like me with my shorts.
Isn't it? I thought it was a
Yeah.
case of it's like the D&D like bonded weapon thing with your armlet, if anything,
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
you materialize it or like dematerialize it for conveniences.
Yeah, it's your warlock
Uh,
pack.
so If I'm not mistaken, your armlet is like the thing, but the you're still the weapon itself is unequipped. Cause like the like Licca and the doctor, they're like God Arc engineers and they like tinker with them and they can fix them up. So you can go and like drop off the weapon combination thing.
You mean
and-
Licka D's nuts?
No, there's another joke, you missed it, but it's okay.
Oh.
But
Slurp. Slurp. God, hate lick a tongue. Why?
Oh, I actually watched that. You had a short. I watched.
I hate it here.
Brian, I watch your shorts because they're short.
Kenji made a better one.
Did he?
Yeah.
I'll have to go to this channel.
Stop promoting my shit. Nobody watches it.
How dare you? Well, I'll watch it.
I watch
now.
it all the time,
I'm
multiple
gonna-
times a
I'm
time.
gonna watch it twice now.
Oh my god.
400 out of the 400 of your views are from me.
Kenji, I watch every one of your videos that has me in it. I'll tell you that.
Well, I know you're gonna be watching this stream at least.
Oh.
Because it has you in it.
Or at least the last half of it.
Actually, the majority of it, you came in really early.
Yeah, you came
Did
in
I?
like
Oh.
40 minutes in, honestly.
Ah, it was like first mission. Because you started whispering to me after I stopped shooting.
I thought it
Because
was
I
the
couldn't hear him. If he was talking before that, I did not hear him.
I'm gonna watch it even harder now. Oh my god.
Are we waiting for an after credits scene?
Arguably.
Yeah, I'm still. You guys in the? I'm waiting, because I'm watching the
No.
credits.
No.
I'm watching the credits.
Yeah.
I tried to press
it
screen,
is
it
showing
wouldn't
like
skip.
it is showing like with the potential aftermath. That's why. So you are getting like
It's been going back and forth because it also showed the director with his wife and the doctor. But it's also been showing like what's happened like right after we came back from the Ark.
yeah.
Still don't know what the fuck happened.
Oh
Though.
my god, it's a soup. Oh wait, no.
Is space a soup?
I thought it was water.
Were they walking on water?
Water.
They're
She
walking
was.
on soup.
She's on the moon.
The moon's a soup.
The moon is a
I
soup.
knew it.
Guys, space is just a big soup.
Space is just a big soup.
We're living in a cosmic broth,
Was it the Big Dipper? Yeah, it's involved with the soup.
adrift in a sea of deliciousness.
I feel like we actually just experienced Evangelion in 4K.
I don't think that was as trippy as Evangelion was.
It wasn't, but it was only towards the very end, if anything.
My favorite thing about Evangelion is, I mean, one, it's rad, but in the original series at least, you can clearly see where the budget went goodbye. Like there's a very clear episode mark when it's like, we're out of money.
I remember like one of like the ending of an episode where it was just a still shot for like a good minute and a half, and I was
Yeah,
like,
I don't know if it's still true, but for a time it was the longest still shot in like
history.
animation history.
Works.
It's longer than a minute. I think it's at least 2.
Golden Relish.
Huh.
Blocky.
Look at all this cool stuff that we got.
But then like the last episode is all like sketches. It's not even colored. Where they're all going like, "Congratulations, Shinji, you won. Click here for your free iPad."
Congratulations.
Yeah, but it
More
always reminds me of
clothes.
those internet ads. Click
Yo,
here.
Theo, they made a bikini now.
Yay!
You can wear a bikini now.
You can
Craft
do it.
outfits.
Must craft.
Mutineer.
Better control units.
I can wear
What?
Alyssa's armor.
What
Or her
the?
clothes.
Why?
What?
I can wear Alyssa's clothes.
No, this is a story mission.
Yeah, it's like a post game.
Oh.
See,
Part
you're gonna save Lindo.
part 2. There's more. What?
I gotta go though. I can't stick around for it.
Yeah, no. Get
It's
some rest.
it's very late for me.
It's high noon somewhere in the world.
It's not here. Here it's 2 a.m. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good one, alright?
Later, man.
You as well.
I hope it contributed to your evenings. I hope, Kenji, you don't hate me too much.
I hate you for your PhD in sandwiches, raviolis, and pastries.
Sweet. Since I shoot like Coda, I can dress like Coda.
Alright, later, dudes.
Later.
Later.
Oh, I can dress like Lindo too.
Well, why would you?
Why not?
Because he's
I'll
dead.
be my own man.
He's not dead.
He's
sleeping.
dead. Jesus.
We don't
Just
talk
go
about
shirtless.
Is that an option?
Yeah. It's actually just the top is just a bracelet, but you're not wearing a shirt.
Is there a way to look at the equipment before you make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, press Y
Oh,
or triangle.
interesting. Oh, it's not, you're not shirtless. You have a pendant.
God dang, you're right.
Oh, I could look like your average 15-year-old high school student.
So many outfits.
Jesus.
So I could be fighting in a bikini.
Practical.
You can be.
I don't have the materials.
Yes, you should.
I was about to
Go
say, you
fight
can...
in a bikini.
Wait, what?
Fight in a bikini. Nova was responding.
Ah, I see.
I don't have the materials for the bikini. Otherwise, I would.
Make them.
I can't. I couldn't find them.
Coward.
Origami tendril and silken thread.
Alright. So, I guess next time we'll do God Eater 2?
You want to press on into Gladiator 2? Or stop now? Or
I want to keep doing
Is it-
this, because it's technically a story mission, and I'm curious if there's more, if anything.
yeah. I read the descriptions like, oh yeah, Armagami's still around. These are just ogre tales. So beyond something's gonna happen, like Lindo coming back as a zombie or something.
Ah, welcome to High Rank. Gotcha. Hello.
What is the game that's similar to Gladiator? I can't remember. Monster Hunter?
For what specifically? What do you mean in terms of like similarities?
Who asked that question?
Nova. In my chat.
It's kind of like Monster Hunter, but like anime version, if anything.
Yeah. So the thing is, Monster Hunter was definitely before this. But Monster Hunter, to my knowledge, is one of the kind of the first ones where it's you and your buds versus just like it's a boss monster simulator. Where you just like you kind of go in and you fight one specific big monster, and it's all like mission like zoned. For the most part, they're not big enough, Theo.
Be right back.
That's the first thing you say.
Not Monster Hunter, but there's some vampiric aspect to it. Vampi-
You're naked.
You have toes. This is weird.
I do have those.
So vampiricness. There's on the
Wait,
PS
what?
Vita there was a game called Soul Sacrifice, which is very like darkish. But there was a game. What's the Dark Souls one that leads into this? Code Vein.
Code Vein's a spin-off.
Yeah, or I
Which
think it's a
does
prequel.
Code Vein's a spin-off without going into potential spoilers. It focuses less on like hunting and more on like surviving, if that makes sense.
Oh,
Yo,
this is an
woke
easy
up and
mission.
chose violence.
Oh Jesus!
I'm dead.
What?
You're not.
You're
shut
still
up.
swinging. Alright, that's dead.
We got 2 more coming in.
Might be faster to circle around.
Why are they blue?
Blue.
Like on the mini map.
They're red on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it blew on mine.
Did you activate colorblind mode?
Maybe. Code Vein. Yeah, Code Vein, yeah.
Yeah, could be. This game focuses more on hunting, and the other one focuses more on surviving.
That was the mission?
It was a story mission, yes.
Thank you. Kenji, why are you basic? You're basic too.
Why are you naked?
Because you guys said that I wasn't big enough.
They weren't. You need to be Alyssa size, which is uncommon or unconstitutional.
It has to weigh more. It has to weigh more than my soul, is what we're getting at here.
Little did she know they were not ready. Wait.
That's a flame on my back.
He's naked because you said he wasn't big enough? Yeah, so he tried to dress up as Alyssa because he was able to get her outfit. They just weren't. The material wasn't being held up good enough.
They were not. They do not weigh more than my soul.
Who didn't push A?
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting.
I probably should have pressed it. I probably could have pressed it faster, but. Oh my god.
Eater.
Oh damn, that's crazy. My game crashed.
We were playing for 3 hours straight.
Should we keep going?
I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
Go to
Yeah,
bed.
it does have to go to bed. But we did pretty good, and I'll look in to see like how much more stories after this without trying to get any spoilers to myself, to see if like we want to continue this or jump into.
I can look it up. I don't care about spoilers.
Like, because I know there's I was actually surprised at how quick it came because I do know like kind of the number of story missions there are. But I guess there is just more. But yeah, no, calling it here. Thank you, Nova like Chain, for showing up and hanging out with us. Savvy, if you're watching in the background, thank you for showing up. This was a fun, glorious time. We were all laughing very hard. Good times we had.
I hate it here.
Kenji wants to kill us all.
I hate all of
Great. And this is why I want him to join me on my other streams.
I will set this world on fire with the flames of my wrath.
Nova says, "Good luck, Kenji."
Thank
so
you.
She's on your side.
I have a supporter, thank God.
But anyway, you all have a good night. Let's see if I can raid anybody.
Yeah, no. Likewise
see
to everybody
who
else. I apologize if I was more violent than usual. But I'm grateful for anybody that decided to drop by. And I will catch you all later.